What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Geek University. What is up? Kamusta kayo lahat dyan, mga sa ating 26 na nanonood today. Share nyo naman tong Geek University episode natin na to. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about One Piece, Avatar, the one with the blue people, Dragon Prince, 3,000 Years of Longing, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Andor, Cyberpunk, Edge Runner, Rick and Morty, She-Hulk, and a lot more. So, i-share nyo lang i-share itong live na to. Shoutout sa mga nandito na sa stream. Si Nina, si Zidane, si Yoshino, si John Diaz de Mesa, si Rosemary Fajardo, si Carlan Caracas. What's up, you guys? And before tayo mag-start, ako ay attendance muna dahil ako ang class president. Asa na ba ang teacher natin? Wala ba yung teacher natin today?
Wala. May sakit daw si ma'am eh.
May sakit daw si ma'am. Yung mga iba nating classmates absent din. Nagpunta ata sa concert yung iba nating mga classmates.
Inuna yung concert. Pero okay lang.
Pero yun nga, ako ay mag-attendance as your class president. Asa na ba ang aking listahan? Meron tayong... hindi. Ito muna. Nasa na si Legend Dennis?
Present.
Asan si Pasti?
Oy!
Absent ka last time, ha? Susumo kita kay ma'am.
Nagkaya yan eh.
Nagbibilyar ka na naman. And meron tayong exchange student from the 50th century.
Hello there!
Yeah,
Greetings!
From 1950s, meron tayong exchange student. Si Dre Gaspar. Present ba siya? Present?
Present. Class president. I'm here.
And meron tayong isang kasama dito sa classroom eh.
Tindera.
Ay!
Manong Tindera.
Wala akong panukli dyan.
Ano pong name mo?
Ako si Tindy. Tindir. Ako si Tindy.
Nasa canteen.
Okay, so Dennis, ano bang mga pag-uusapan natin today sa episode na to?
Actually, ang may announcement lang pala kasi kung hindi nyo alam, may giveaway kami sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Well, at least doon sa mga mapipili. Kasi meron tayong 5 na libreng ticket para sa block screening ng One Piece Film Red this September 30. 8 p.m. siya sa SM North EDSA. It's a collaboration of GeektalkPH, Next Play, and SM North EDSA. So, standby lang kayo. Ito yung instructions eh. Galing kay Tinde yung instructions natin eh.
Kung hindi naman kayo bibili, wag na kayo magpa-instructions. Wala kami buko juice. May nakikita kang buko juice?
Magic water po meron?
Pero meron kami ipamimigay na ticket. At ito ang criteria. Make sure you stay until the end of the stream. Dahil kung hindi, sino ka? Hoy! Anyway, make sure you follow itong mga criteria bago magsungit si Tindy. Itong mga criteria. Make sure you follow SM North EDSA on TikTok. Yun ang una, ha? Intindihan nyo? Ay, hindi pala ako teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Intindihan nga lang pala ako.
Yes po.
Opo.
Yes po,
Tapos,
Manong.
make sure you also follow Next Play Esport and Next Play Network, this page. Pati naman, syempre, GeektalkPH na page dito sa Facebook. Kasi hindi ko susuklian yung 1,000 mo pag hindi mo ginawa yan, ha? Tapos, and use the hashtag One Piece Film Red. Siyempre, isang word lang yun. One Piece Film Red. Second hashtag will be Play Your Passion. And hashtag SMNE Cinema. SM, Next Play Esports Cinema. SMNE Cinema. Kung
Alright.
hindi nyo Hala kayo.
Actually,
dito, ha? Bili lang kayo.
Kung hindi nyo na-gets, nakapin naman yung comment. So, if nanonood kayo, nandyan lang yan sa comments. And I think nasa description din. I'm not that sure. Pero check nyo na lang dyan and proceed na tayo. Ano ba first topic natin
De, pero
today?
Dennis, may
Basta.
nabalitaan ako, hindi lang ata tayo yung mga andun sa
Oo
screening.
nga pala.
Parang merong mga iba pa tayong mga kasama dun.
Mm. Kasi meron pang ibang mga KOLs galing sa next play na kasama natin. I-reveal na lang natin yan sa mga coming days pero abangan nyo yan.
Sino kaya? Feeling ko merong isa dun, member ng girl group eh.
Oo nga eh.
Parang
Kaya nga,
bias
guys,
mo ata
you know
yun
what
eh.
they say? Let's come on.
Let's go.
So yan, bias yan. Si Tindy yun.
Si Tindy. Okay, so, ang una natin pag-uusapan ngayon is yung Avatar. Kasi last Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, yung mga members ng GeektalkPH nag-attend kami ng re-release na screening ng Avatar. Hindi yung Last Airbender, yung Avatar na
You
Blue
have to
People.
clarify eh. Baka
Yeah.
the Forbidden Last Avatar yung hala
Yeah.
nila eh.
Avatar,
Wag po,
so,
wag po.
the film with the blue people.
Yeah.
And ako, hindi ko siya, so pinanood na kami. And hindi ko siya naalala na ganun siya kaganda.
As in, sobrang ganda nga pala niya.
Ganda niya pala. Parang siguro before, I was like 15 years old. So, siguro that time, imo-imo pa ako noon 2009. So, hindi ko masyado siguro na-appreciate or hindi ko sineryoso. Hindi ko na-appreciate yung mga movies back then as much as right now. Pero nung napanood ko ulit yung Avatar, grabe, ang ganda, bakit ganun? Tsaka nag-stop ang aking camera.
Class president. Sasabihin ko pa lang po sana na nag-stop po yung camera niyo.
Pero yung,
Hindi, alam mo
ni-
kasi nag-stop siya dahil sobrang na-amaze. Pati yung camera
Oo.
na-amaze
Oo.
sa kagandahan ng Avatar.
So galing sa
Nakakaganda ni
sa
Tindy.
50th century, napanood niyo ba yung Avatar sa inyo?
Indeed,
Parang-
napanood. Gusto ko yung biglang naging character rin, no? Yes, napanood ko na yung Avatar.
Anong reaction mo sa Avatar, Dre?
Napakaganda ng bows and arrows nila. No, honestly, nung una ko napanood, I think it might have been the first time that we've seen that much CGI in a film
Mm.
that looked that good.
Actually,
So-
sabi nga sa pagka ni-remind nila before kami
Yeah.
watch nung film, ni-remind nila na it's really made for 3D. Like, ito yung isa sa mga
Yeah.
unang feature films talaga na was created for the 3D technology available at
Mhm.
that time.
Yeah.
And sobrang solid kasi 'di ba dito sa remastered. Kasi yung ni-release ngayon, remastered version siya. So, it's improved like graphically and everything like that. Pero ang mas maganda kasi ngayon yung technology available to us. Like yung
Right.
3D na
Yeah.
mga cinema, yung IMAX right now, yung audio, everything sa experience is way better. Kahit pa napanood mo siya before ng 3D, it's definitely better now.
And I think what was great about this movie is that the whole fact that it didn't feel like parang ang smooth ng transition between live action and then the CGI.
Mhm.
So it felt like
CGI.
it made sense every time they would switch to the blue people, so to speak. Like hindi
To
siya
the
yung
Navi.
parang hindi siya yung feeling na biglang nag CGI cutscene lang bigla. Like
Yeah.
it felt like you were actually cutting from live action to just these actual real existing CGI blue people, which I think was an amazing feat, especially considering when it first came out. Which is I think that's what people need to remember, especially when they watch this remastered version. You know the feat that they achieved when this came out.
Yeah.
O, Pasti, ikaw. Ano ang bag...
Ano? Maganda yung Avatar kasi maganda yung Avatar, sinugod sila ng Fire Nation.
Hindi, napanood ko ba yung
Avatar?
Ay ba ba?
Napanood
Di
mo
ako
ba
nakikinig.
yung-
Di ako nakikinig.
Napanood mo ba tong Avatar na with the blue people?
Nung una-una panood yan, may buhok pa ako. Hindi nung una panood ko yun, it was, I think nag-aaral pa tayo nun. So,
2009 siya
That's true.
ni-release.
That's true.
oh,
Yeah.
2009. So, during that time, yung ganong kagandang CGI is sobrang hindi naman lahat ng pelikula kaya gumawa ng ganong CGI dati. So, sobrang mind-blowing talaga yung movie na yun. And considering na napanood nyo uli siya, di ba?
Mm.
Ang ganda.
I think ang hindi natin masyado na-highlight kasi pinag-uusapan natin yung quality, 'di ba, ng
Right.
movie. Pero yung story itself, like, ano siya
Yeah.
hindi ko masasabing may boring parts, may ganyan. Like, everything is just great about the movie. Like, lahat talaga. Yung theme, yung pacing, everything about it was super, as in, 100% one
Yeah.
of the best
Yeah.
talaga that I've seen.
Because I think it's very easy now, especially again coming from the perspective at the time wherein they were highly marketing this film as like some of the best CGI you'll ever see in recent history. It would have been so easy for them to fall into that trap now. They'd focus so much on the CGI that they'd forget the story.
Mhm.
But somehow they were able to give us great CGI feats while still giving us a good story to accompany it with to keep it. I mean, I still can't pronounce. See, M Night Shyamalan, like it's a fantastic job with this film. I still don't know how to
Yeah.
say his name right. Shyamalan, Shyamalan.
Basta sa M. Night.
Hindi,
Anyways.
actually, ang director nito sa Steven Spielberg. Si M. Night
Right.
Shyamalan is yun
Yung producer?
sa Last Airbender.
Airbender.
Is this not M
Oo.
Night Shyamalan?
No, it's
No.
Oh, you see?
Steven
I just keep I'm
Spielberg.
mixing
Hindi.
these things
Ano?
up. Yeah.
Pagpasensya nyo si Dre, ano yan, tawag dyan, time travel lag.
That's right. I always forget which generation I'm in right now.
Wait lang.
You
So
know.
si James Cameron, ano siya?
Ay!
He's not the
Produ-
director.
Hindi, mali din si
Wait,
siya.
mali rin ako!
Director,
James
no,
Cameron
James
siya.
Cameron was a director. Producer si Steven
Yeah.
Spielberg.
Ah,
I
okay.
think.
Yun.
I think is what it.
Akala
Oh
ko
my God.
patatambay niyo sa cafeteria yan eh.
Sabi na,
At
nadidistract
saka,
kasi ako sa mukha ni Hans eh. James Cameron. James Cameron.
James Cameron siya.
Ah.
James Cameron.
I think Steven Spielberg might have been the producer. I mean, I could still be wrong.
Yeah,
Let's,
pero,
let's
yeah,
fact check that.
James
right now.
Cameron.
Pero
James
sabi nga ni
Cameron.
Cher last week, gusto ko rin nagustuhan din ni Cher last week. Ano sa Avatar, yung mga blue. Yung gano'n. Yung connection.
Huy!
Connection. Yan.
Connection.
Since
Yeah,
na-mention na
kakaiba
kanina
yung
yung
pagka-connect nila. Yeah.
true. Since na-mention kanina si Shyamalan, ay yung mga Airbender.
Shyamalan.
Speaking of, same creator ng The Last Airbender, Avatar ang, magre-release na rin ng bagong series sa Dragon Prince. Hindi nyo alam?
Oh.
my
Bagong
God.
ano ba to? Bagong season?
Sorry to clarify lang yung
Yeah.
fact check natin. We're just totally wrong. Steven Spielberg has nothing to do with this movie.
Oh, hindi Steven Spielberg,
Yeah,
James
he's
Cameron.
not even
Alam mo-
related to this
Alam mo
one.
yung iniisip ko
Nag-iisip ako, sabi ko, parang may mali.
alam mo yung iniisip ko yung mukha ni James Cameron pero Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
naisip kong pangalan niya.
I think that because there's another movie, diba, na Steven Spielberg is just a producer that people think that he directed it. But anyways, it's not this.
Not this. Nililinaw lang natin.
Nililinaw lang
James
natin.
Just in
Cameron.
case baka may
James
magalit sa
Cameron.
comment section na, diba? Na wala ka nalaman si Steven Spielberg. Inunahan na namin kayo. Diba?
Mababato ko kayo ng rambutan.
Okay. Balik tayo doon sa sinasabi ni Tinde. Yung Dragon Prince. Ano to?
Just
Bagong
Speaking of
season?
dragons,
Yes, it's season, I think it's season 4.
Season 4
Wala.
Dragon Prince. Sa Netflix to, di ba?
Yes, Netflix series din siya. Same creator ng Avatar, The Legend of Aang.
Mhm.
Where, ang character dito sina Callum, sina Ezran. Si Ezran, batang ano siya, bata siya, tapos namatay yung
Jedi.
magulang
Ay.
niya. Hindi siya Jedi.
Juday.
Anak siya ng King and Queen, namatay yung King and Queen, so pinasa sa kanya yung crown. So it's all about dragons. Para siyang medyo malapit sa Game of Thrones pero less
Pero
bloody na
mas
magic.
PG.
Ang alam ko like from the reviews of this series kasi hindi ko rin siya fully napanood pa. Pero from the reviews maganda daw siya eh. Isa to sa ang tagal na niyang nakalagay sa watchlist ko. So marirecommend mong panoorin talaga namin.
Yes, dahil ngayon makikita niyo na kung paano papatakbuhin ni Ezran as a young king ang kingdom. Habang
hindi na siya
inaatake
Dragon
sila ng
Prince.
mga
So, hindi na siya Dragon Prince. Dragon King na siya.
Hindi, kasi nagkaroon siya ng alaga itlog, tapos dragon pala yung itlog, the last dragon.
Mhm.
The last dragon.
Wala
na
bang
itlog.
Prince sa title?
Wala. Yung dragon, yung itlog, siya yung prince. Siya yung dragon prince. Literal na prince na
Okay.
Okay,
And yung
okay.
whole, ayan, yung dragon ng mismong prince. Pero yung
Gets.
story niya, since hindi naman nagsasalita yung dragon, yung story niya magre-revolve sa buhay niya as dragon, magre-revolve din sa king, si Ezran, at sa kapatid, stepbrother niya na ano dun, si Kalu. Tapos inaatake sila ng mga parang night elves, ganon. Yung mga kalaban
Are they
nila.
the same as dark elves? Or are they just
Dark elves. Yeah,
okay.
parang dark elves. Yun yung kalaban nila. Ito
Actually,
naman ang ating inside report sa
pinag-uusapan na
Dragon
rin natin
Quest.
yung mga dragons, no? So,
Mhm.
napanood nyo na ba yung Game of Thrones at saka Lord of the Rings lately?
House of the Dragon yung napanood ko eh.
Oo.
Ay, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon ba siya? Yung title?
House of
Or
the
House
Thrones.
of the Dragons lang siya?
Yun kasi
House of
hindi
the
nyo
Thrones.
i-review. Ay, naku, hindi kayo nakikinig kay Chair last week Ang dami nyo mali for today's video.
Pero sobrang ganda nung House of the Dragon so far. As in,
Lalo na yung scalpel scene, di ba? Ibang klase talaga.
um,
Episode 1. Kung hindi nyo
grabe yung
napapanood, guys.
episode 1.
If you know, you know. But if you haven't
Mhm.
watched it, brace yourself.
Mhm.
You'll know when it's coming. You'll know what I
As in,
mean by the
ito talaga
scalpel
isa
scene.
sa mga it's a really great time to be a fantasy fan.
Oh,
Like fan
yeah,
ka ng
dude.
fantasy. Game of
100%.
Thrones, Lord of the Pareho sila right now. They're really having this run na ang ganda so far.
Right.
And Lord of the Rings, medyo pangit yung reception ng first episode pero paganda siya ng paganda per episode. Diba?
Rings of Power, no?
Mhm. Rings of Power as in.
And I mean, honestly,
Sheesh.
just beyond that, the whole genre of fantasy. I mean, the fact that we're getting a Dungeons and Dragons movie is still
Mhm.
pretty crazy to me. Hopefully,
Mhm.
it's good. Looks pretty good
Yeah.
so far. But again, it's a great
Super
time to be
relate ka
a
dito, Dre,
fantasy
no?
fan.
Sa 50s. Ano pala? Sa 50th century.
Wait
50s.
lang.
Why? Hello there.
Si,
I'm from the
pres,
50s.
si President nag-priest na naman.
Oo, ano?
Di mo ba alam? Hindi siya kasi class president, class president.
Ano, alam, alam mo, hindi ko alam kung ano nangyayari sa camera ko. Pero, anyway. Ayun nga, no, napanood ko yung first episode nung House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Siguro mga 1/3 ng buong episode nakaganon ako. Nakapikit ako. Grabe kasi.
Alam ko si Shark hindi mahilig sa gore.
Hindi siya mahilig sa gore.
oo.
Sa akin kasi
So, di mo
na ako
nagustuhan yung Love and Thunder kasi may gore.
Ay, gore.
No, but yeah, I
Ewan
mean,
ko ba?
I think if you're going into this wondering how they're going to do House of the Dragon, it's I mean, honestly, what you expect from let's say gore and drama and action,
Mhm.
you're going to get it in House of the Dragon. From if you're coming from Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
you're gonna get
medyo desensitized na tayo ng Game of Thrones, to be honest.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. And honestly, it's what pushed me to start Game of Thrones because I haven't.
Mm.
It's people always ask me, it's like, oh, have you gotten to Game of Thrones? No, because I kept falling asleep trying to watch the third episode. So the first few episodes are kind of boring.
yeah.
Like, I hope nobody comes after me, pero marami rin naman na nakausap na Game of Thrones fans that agree that you
Okay
have
lang
to
yan,
get
Dre.
past
May
the
siya
first few
yung build
episodes.
up.
Oo. And then
Okay
I
lang
think
yan.
after you get through season 1, 0 to 60 real quick. Yung
Yeah.
parang everything just gets super intense.
Except
na
the
after
last
that.
season though. Yung last season medyo
I've
maganda.
been told to just wag mo na panoorin yung last season.
Hindi, I think that's the reason why itong House of the Dragon nung umpisa, wala siya masyadong hype. Like you don't really hear people
Right.
talking about it. Kahit biglang nagulat na nga lang ako, may House of the Dragon na pala. Palabas na pala siya. Like it's coming out na.
Yeah.
Kasi maraming na-disappoint talaga dun sa
Last
first
season.
dun sa last
Is it that
season.
bad? Because again, for
Yeah, it
reference,
is
to all those
talaga.
watching us right now, I literally I restarted Game of Thrones again. So I'm back to episode 3 of Game of Thrones. I don't know anything. Well, that's a lie kasi syempre naman imposible na di ako ma-spoil sa mga deaths and all that na nangyari sa Game of Thrones. But
Yeah.
all I've seen of Game of Thrones, like actual episodes until episode 3 and then House of the Dragon. So that's why I always ask people like, is the last season that bad? Nah, that's because people seem to be so mad about it.
Honestly, it's not bad. Like, I wouldn't say na, siya, na pangit. It's more on underwhelming. Comparing it
Oo.
to the other seasons. Parang
Okay.
kung i-rate natin, sabihin natin 9 out of 10 yung ibang seasons, tapos
Mhm.
biglang binigyan ka ng 6. So, how
Hmm.
it
What about
ended
it
the
makes it a 6
series,
though? Is it
I think it's
production,
ano
storytelling,
it's a
or
lot of the build up, as in nasayang. Parang yung
so you
story ni Arya,
don't get the right
parang
closure?
yeah,
Parang ganon.
exactly. And
Okay.
ano nga parang yung relevance sa story nung na parang yung buhay ni Jon Snow. Okay, Targaryen
Mhm.
pala siya. Tapos
Uy,
like it
spoilers, pero
didn't
okay lang.
it didn't really end up being anything relevant. Yun
Mm.
siya.
Oo.
Tsaka ano parang hindi siya yung nag-go by the book eh.
And then
Parang
wala pang book
sinunod
kasi. Walang book
wala,
yung
oo.
last season.
Yung
To
last
go
Kasi
season,
by.
wala.
Oo.
hanggang ngayon hindi pa kasi tapos si
Oo, si George
si
R. R.
George R. R.
Martin.
Martin na isulat yung last
Si
book.
George R. R.
Nauna pa
Tolkien,
niyang
binasa yan.
George R.
nauna
R.
pa niyang
Tolkien.
tapusin tong
Lahat
House
naman
of the
eh, no?
Dragon. Na yun yung
Games,
yun
man.
yung maganda kasi yung House of the Dragon may
Mm.
book siya na
Right, oo.
pinagbabasihan. So, yun yung pinakamalaki niyang difference for the last season ng Game of Thrones. I really hope na magkaroon ng
Were there
ng
any character
ng remake.
assassinations in the last season of Game of Thrones?
Ano yan? Ano yan?
Were there any character assassinations in terms of like did they ruin any character in the
Uh,
last season?
Meron.
So I've been
Like
hearing a lot of
honestly,
stuff about. I don't know what they did
si
with
Daenerys,
Daenerys and
yeah.
Jon Snow, but
Definitely Daenerys, Jon Snow, pati si Arya. Right, like on the top of my head. Kahit nga si Jaime.
oh,
Medyo
but
nasayangan din ako sa character niya.
Shoutout
did
sa
he become a
Sayang
kanya.
eh.
likable character ba towards the end?
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, may ano siya may change of heart siya.
Okay.
Na, parang again, just like most of the characters, parang
Right.
hindi siya naging, like how it ended, just feels like it's so bitten.
Oh,
Alam mo
Ganon.
yung
yeah.
Dennis Dre, yung parang nangyari sa dulo ng yung arc ni Jamie.
Mm.
Pag ganun na siya biglang
Tapos
boom.
biglang, ganon.
Balik
Parang
sa
si
roots
Arya,
niya eh.
ayun talaga yung tampo ko dun sa whole arc. Pati kasi si Ice King, Ice King ba yung
Si not the Night King.
Night King,
Si Ice
Night King.
King.
Ano
Ice King
Ice
na
King?
Adventure Time.
Ice King Adventure Time.
Adventure
Mali
Time.
na lahat talaga.
Parang may mali. May mali eh. Basta yun,
Ito
si
yung
Night King,
nung
sobrang
nagpa-pop
sayang
quiz yung
nung
teacher,
character
wala
niya.
tayong alam.
Oo, sobrang sayang nung kay Night King kasi ilang seasons siya binild up only to be
Tapos
killed
biglang
in one
ganon.
episode.
Tapos yung way din kung paano siya pinatay, parang,
That was the Arya Stark knife move.
Ako
Right?
Yeah,
patay
yeah,
sa
yeah.
kanya si
That was
Arya
going
ba?
viral everywhere.
si Arya, tapos sobrang,
Oo, si
nandun
Arya.
lahat ng mga undead, ano lang siya.
Napanood ko lang
What?
yung clip kasi hindi ako nanonood ng Game of Thrones.
That's how the Ice Dragon died, right? When they killed the Night King, it
Yeah,
just
lahat sila, wala
collapsed
na.
rin. Yeah. I
Pero,
mean,
again, parang, what? That's
but
it?
is it because people have said na medyo okay lang rin if you just watch the second to the last? Like, do you think it's still worth watching the last season for?
I mean, ako kasi,
Or
I
like,
would
I'd be
still
happier
watch
kung
it.
hindi ko na lang pinanood.
I don't know. Kasi for me kasi, I would still watch it kasi I still need closure.
Right.
I need
But
to
what
know
if the
how it
closure's
ends.
bad, man?
I mean, yeah. After watching it naman, ang reaction ko talaga sa kanya, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not as epic as Game of Thrones, like the rest
Right.
of Game of
Oo.
Thrones. So it's okay naman. It's not super satisfying, pero it's kind of like you can let
Like, it'll do.
go.
Pwede na.
Yeah,
Pwede na
pero
ganun.
again, I think this is the reason kung bakit most of the fans weren't really excited for House of
House
the
of the
Dragon.
Dragons.
Kasi nga
Right.
yung experience mo parang from a top-notch show,
Oo.
medyo it's okay.
And yung last parang experience mo with Game of Thrones is
Yeah.
the whatever bad experience you had, what people had with the.
Pero I could confidently say na House of the Dragon is great so far. Like,
Right,
yung
yeah.
naaalala mo yung earlier days ng Game of
Right.
Thrones.
And I think
Pero
Shark
if,
and I were talking about this rin, no? Sorry, go ahead.
ano ba yung sasabihin ko? Teka muna, Dre. Kalimutan yung sasabihin ko.
Sorry.
Kalimutan yung sasabihin ko.
Yeah, no. Shark and I were talking about it also when we watched it. Na, for all those people that were on the fence about Matt Smith being the bad guy,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. He's great. He does great.
Oh,
It's the great.
galing
I mean, I guess to put it into perspective lang, just think of him as yung parang weasel type of bad guy, like the conniving, sniveling type of bad guy. He's not the type
Yung-
na, I'm the bad guy. He's more like a I'm the bad guy. Yung parang, kasi if you look at it from that kind of perspective, mas enjoy mo. Kasi he does have a little bit of a higher pitched voice. I mean, I knew him from Doctor Who as the 11th Doctor. That's why when I first saw na, may bad guy si Matt Smith. Parang, I can't take him seriously. But when you watch, you're like,
Yeah.
that's the direction they're gonna take it. And you'll be on board. Although,
Para siyang para siyang cross ni Loki tsaka ni Draco Malfoy.
yeah,
Ganun.
yeah. And
For the
all the
magic
annoying
use.
part lang is you do get a hint of what he would sound like with a deeper, more threatening voice when he speaks Valerian. And then
Yeah.
it's like when he's speaking Valerian, does biglang switch shot. Why? Just keep the lower pitch. You sound more threatening when you're
Yeah, I guess.
speaking Valerian. Yeah, but it works. He makes it work, naman, for the character that he's portraying. So if you're on the fence about him being a villain, quote unquote, then we can tell you right now that he does great. At least so far.
Naalala ko na yung sasabihin ko.
Oh,
If
yes,
there's
after.
one thing na lamang yung House of the Dragon sa Game of Thrones, yung sa book nga.
Book talaga. Iba
Oo,
pa rin kasi
pero
talaga yung writing ni George R.R. Martin. Iba talaga.
yun nga lang,
And,
baka
may blueprint sila to kind of, they have a guide. Oo.
yun nga
Kasi
lang, baka mas mataas yung expectation ng mga tao kasi may book, di ba?
True.
Well, I guess it comes with it, pero it makes it easier for the showrunners eh.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Diba?
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kesa yung iisip sila ng ano tawag dito? Series only ending, di ba?
Did they consult George for the ending of the season?
I don't know. Hindi ko sure. Pero usually kasi we see this all the time in anime. Every time nagagawa sila ng anime only ending, parang
Right.
why?
Although some anime only endings aren't bad.
I mean, it's more common at least.
Right.
Diba?
That's true.
Like very rare yung maganda yung anime only ending. Kasi I remember at the top of my head, Akame ga Kill, although it's good, nung pagka nabasa mo yung manga, it's better. Tapos same din
I never finished that series kasi
Full Metal. Ay, isa pang maganda example.
Yeah.
Literal, nag-remake sila ng series just because ang pangit talaga nung ending ng original.
Yeah.
Diba?
May nag-comment dito, sabi, pagsalitain nyo si Hans.
Miss Tindy.
Hindi. Medyo lang ako, konti-konti lang kasing knowledge ko about House of Dragons. House of Dragons? House of the Dragons.
Pero Miss Tindy, may tinda ka dyang itlog ng dragon.
Sabi, yung nasa gilid parang tindera sa kantina na nanunukli ng candy. Ito nga, masuklihan kitang candy.
Miss Tindy, do you have sukle for 1 gold?
No, ito lang. Holes.
Candy.
Candy. Hoy, remind ko lang yung mga online classmates natin pala ha. Sa mga bagong pasok dyan, meron tayong pag-giveaway ng ticket ng One Piece. Kung gusto nyo kami makasama sa SM North para panoorin ng One Piece film Red, nandyan ang mechanics sa baba nakapin.
Oy, libre
Basta-basta
to ha,
lang.
libre.
At saka may meet and greet with Miss Tindy. Ganyan din suot niya sa premiere.
Ganyan ang suot niya nun.
Ganyan ang suot niya.
Thailand, kinabukasan, I can't afford to bring this I can't afford English naman. Pero baka gusto nyo ha.
Napag-uusapan na natin yung fantasy genre kanina. Meron kasi kami napanood ni Shark recently, yung 3,000 Years of Longing. I'm not sure kung napanood yun na siya. Pero it's something na na I really want to invite everyone to watch it. As in, sobrang ganda niya. Well, I mean, there are better stories, definitely, pero it's good.
Right.
At saka siya, siguro yung third act, medyo parang ang gusto mo na magkaroon pa ng time dahil parang yung third act na parang ang bilis, na parang natapos agad, sobrang bitin. Parang, hindi, siya very well thought out naman siya. Pero yung third act, parang ang bilis, parang 0 to 100 real quick.
Medyo mabilis lang.
Oras, so
mukhang ganun.
Okay.
Bitin
mukhang
lang
naubusan
siya.
na sila ng runtime na parang hindi natin to pwedeng paabutin ng 2 oras. Less than 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can see why.
Ang ganda nung, kasi ang concept niya, genie. Parang si Idris Elba.
Right?
Siya? Genie siya, na ang ganda nung pagka-portray niya dun sa genie. Or Jin, kung ano yung gusto niyo itawag. Pero ang ganda
depending
ng
on the lore.
pagka-portray niya. Tapos, yung story niya, ito yung story kung paano siya naging Jin. Well, Jin siya talaga, pero paano siya na-trap sa bottle. Tapos, kung ano yung mga stories niya. Para siyang may mga short stories about yung
Wow.
experiences niya as a genie.
Ang
So,
ang
ang galing.
dinidescribe ng mga tao sa kanya is like it's like everything ever all at once and Doctor Strange had a baby.
Oh,
Ganon.
wow.
Ano siya, para siyang it's a love letter to storytelling. Kasi
Right.
you're very na-utilize nito yung narration, pero
Like a short
Narration
story
type
format.
siya.
narration pero in a good way. Kasi
Oo.
merong ibang narration na parang nagnanarrate just because. Nagnanarrate na walang nagawa yung narration na parang dahil gusto nilang i-shove yung information sa sa mukha
Basically,
ng
parang just
viewers.
a exposition dump. That's what happens with a lot
ganun.
of it. Yeah.
Pero ito, ang ganda ng pagkakagamit niya sa narration. Para kang nakikinig ng story na kinakwento ng lola mo.
Wow.
Ganon. Para ganon.
Kaya nga yun 100%
Wala
i-recommend ko talaga siya to anyone.
Which I
Kasi
think we need
panoorin
more of, no? I think we've lost, parang we don't get a lot of those type of movies nowadays.
Yeah,
Yung parang,
definitely.
based on how you're describing it, it sounds like a movie with like a short story, a bunch of short stories in it, sort of format. Para siyang
Ganon.
shake, rattle, and like in a sort of, diba? Yung mga
Kinda,
lumang
pero executed well.
yeah. Which I think is it's a fun type of thing that we don't get anymore.
Exactly.
And besides something that's unique, it's also not it's a unique story that's being told. It's not a remake, it's not a reboot, it's not an adaptation as far as we know. It's just a brand new
Yet
unique
it's
storyline.
yet it's
Meron
still
siyang
kind of familiar just because
Right.
siya medyo common trope naman yung may genie, may ganyan.
Right,
Pero
right.
it's familiar and unique at the same time.
Yeah.
Oo.
Kasi in a world
Tsaka,
where
i-add ko lang, ang nag-direct nito is yung nag-direct ng Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, okay. That makes it even more exciting. I love that movie.
Ako, what I'm
So,
excited
maganda
about
siya.
is the cast naman. Kasi nandun yung isa sa favorite actress ko, si
Tilda
Tilda Swinton.
Yes, she's so good. She's
And
so great.
kung nandun din si Helena Bonham Carter,
Yeah.
well, anyway. Kasi si Tilda kahit anong character i-portray niya may sariling entity talaga siya. Hindi siya si
Right.
Tilda. Hindi siya si...
Magaling.
Basta
Basta
She's a
everything
great
about the
character
movie is
actress.
great.
Yeah.
Siguro may may mga times lang na medyo anto kay Karakote just because lahat naman halos ng movie, yung may mga slow parts.
Right.
Pero kasi, I mean, it's understandable kung bakit
Right.
meron.
Like it works naman within the
Yeah,
story.
it works naman, it works. Tapos, ang ganda ng CGI.
Ay, oo. Ang ganda.
Kasi yung
Yung all I've seen so far is
yung
when Idris came out of the bottle the first time. And I was like, yo, that's some fire CGI.
Yeah, as in, ang ganda ng CGI.
And I think it's exciting to see movies like this and Everything Everywhere All at Once in a world where we live in right now, where all the movies that we're seeing are either, I mean, I'm not complaining, but like most of us are getting are comic book adaptations or book adaptations or a reboot of an old franchise or a reboot of a cartoon live action. So it's nice to see just new ideas and just something it's something random that we've never gotten before. So it's exciting. It's exciting stuff.
Shoutout nga pala sa classmate natin, si Neil Brian Estrada. Shoutout sa'yo.
Sige, ano muna tayo? Shoutout mode.
Shout out.
Yung isa yung
Bago tayo
kaklase,
mag-next
sabi,
topic.
nakikinig ba si Michael Pastrana sa lesson?
Hindi naman lagi nakikinig.
Hindi naman nakikinig yan palagi.
Yan.
Ganun talaga yan.
Ay, candy lang ba yan?
As a person.
Roper yan, roper.
Para tignan.
Eh, lang siya maglaro dyan kasi may share siya about sa nilalaro niya later.
True.
Shout out din kay Jefferson Cereza. Ayan, kay Romel Alcaraz.
May
Hello
question.
guys.
Maria Polino Westros, shoutout sa'yo.
Ano daw?
Si
Para
Nash.
saan po ba daw to?
Hello.
Kasi kakapasok niya lang daw. Ano daw tong pinapanood niya?
Instruction kung paano mambarang. Sa mga hindi nakikinig, ha?
Wala ano lang
Wala
tayo.
pa sa kantin.
Basically, general discussion lang ng mga random geek topics within the week. So, mga napanood
yung
namin na
mga-
movies lately or mga upcoming movies that we're excited about. So,
Fresh na fresh.
and other random geek things, to be honest.
yung mga recent releases, actually.
Actually,
Oo.
talking about
Ma-
recent releases, Andor.
Mapa-games, mapa-movie,
Alam mo,
lahat kahit
yung
ano,
kapatid ni
yan,
Ho.
Andor.
Sin Andor.
Si Ho.
Ako,
Hodor. Para ibang
Hodor.
franchise yun.
Taga saan sila, Dre? Sa Mordor.
Sa Mordor.
Tara naman tayo eh. Kanina, ang
Kilala mo yung ano,
director
diba?
ng ano.
Dale Duarte
Kilala mo yung
shoutout
ano
sa'yo.
nila? Yung tatay nila?
Sino?
Si You Don't Just Simply Walk Into.
Yung
You
meme,
Just Simply Walk Into Mordor.
Hindi ko lang
pangalan niya
na-gets.
eh.
Hindi ko lang
Ako
na-gets.
nanonood dyan na hindi nakarelate, pareho tayo.
Pero
Hindi,
Andor.
si Miss Tindy, kilala mo yung ano, yung pinsan nila. What's
Sino?
your or? What's your order? Diba?
ang alam ko si Buddy O.
Oh, bad mo. Wala yung pamilya to eh. Wala.
Bibili niya
Walang
lang
pamilya
ng
sila.
yan. Kulang lang sa gutom niya.
Uy, teka, may nagsabi sana daw kompleto kayo sa One Piece Film Red. Actually, marami. Lahat tayo dito napupunta.
Oo.
Yes,
Lahat,
sir.
lahat kami dito pupunta and marami pang ibang invited. Again, meron ding mga invited na KOLs from Next Play.
At pag
Next
nakita
Play.
nyo si,
Magko-cosplay
ano,
si Shark. Nami, si Nami.
Uy!
Dami.
Nag-cosplay ako namin.
magko-cosplay din daw si Hans eh, si Tindy.
Si ano, si Miss
Kung pwede lang yun.
Si Mr.
Oo,
Si
si
Bon-
Mr. Tube.
Si
Pwede,
Bon Clay. Si Bon
pwede
Clay.
si Bon Clay.
Ang dami nagdodog siya
Bagay,
sa comment
bagay.
section eh. Kasi nag-live ako. Pinalipat ko sa live stream sa manood kayo. Sige, mag-dog ko lang kayo. At least may matutunan kayo. So, kesa dun sa live ko, wala naman ako sinasabi. Anyway,
Ayun
Ano,
nga, so mag-push na natin yung Andor. Ito na, nasa Andor.
Teka,
Sino dito
bago
nakapanood
natin
na?
i-push yung Andor kasi may nagre-request ng ticket eh. Ayan, sa comments. Check nyo yung pinned comment. Nandiyan yung instruction. Paano kayo pwedeng manalo ng libreng ticket.
Free.
Okay,
Free
balik na tayo sa
tickets.
Andor. For real.
Free! Sino sa inyo nakapanood na nung Andor?
800 isa yun. Anyway, Andor.
Ako gusto ko lang panoorin,
Is it
to be honest.
Out na ba yung how many episodes
First
are out?
3 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Oo.
Akala ko
Yung
first episode pa lang yung out.
yung premiere niya, 3 episodes yung dinrop.
That's,
Sheesh.
how many episodes siya total? Mga labang
Hindi.
10, 11? The usual, no? For Disney Plus stuff.
Hindi ko sure, pero baka 9, I guess. Usually kasi pag
Normally 9 eh.
Disney Plus na show,
Disney
6
Plus.
or 9 or 12.
That's
Ganun
true,
lagi.
yeah.
So,
I hear it's
hindi
really
ko,
good though. So,
Kamusta ba? Yun
Pero,
din yung narinig ko eh. It's
lahat ng
good
mga
daw.
reviews, sobrang ganda. Ano to eh, prequel siya nung Rogue One. It's set
prequel of a prequel.
5 years before yung Rogue One, before sumabog yung Scarif and yung yung mga nangyari doon sa Rogue One.
Teka, saan nga
5
ba
years.
ang Andor? Ito ba yung kung nasan yung mga Ewoks? Or iba
Hindi,
pa yun?
That's Endor.
Endor yun.
Endor.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Ang
Ito,
Andor is...
kasi pangalan nung main lead si Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
Akala ko... okay. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
So,
Parang iniisip ko yung Endor.
It's like, but parang hindi naman mukhang Ewok si Cassian.
uh,
Yun nga parang hinahanap kay Ewoks eh. Asa na sila? Hindi pala. Iba pala
I
yun.
will say, the one thing I'm worried about this, but then again, it's already gotten good reviews, pero my main concern lang with this, it being not only a prequel, but a prequel to a prequel, is yung parang the same issue we kind of got with Kenobi in the sense na the tension with certain characters aren't there because they make it in the end.
Gets
totoo.
ko yan. Honestly, usually sa mga prequels, kaya
Yeah.
ako hindi super na-excite sometimes kasi
Yeah.
alam mong okay, mabubuhay to.
Yung stakes
Yeah.
nagiging 0.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hindi, yung
Zero
sa
stakes.
I think recently, yung gusto ko ring sabihin yung sa Orphan First Kill. Kasi 'di ba alam mo na nandun siya sa orphan, parang
Yeah.
okay, mabubuhay lang siya. Alam mong
It's like-
matatalo lang niya lahat yun.
Like that
So,
one scene. It's not really a spoiler, pero since people know naman Luke is in Kenobi, it's like that one scene where it's like, oh, hala, hinahabol si Luke.
Oo.
Okay kaya si Luke, and then
Okay.
he shows up and he grows up.
Yeah, 'di ba?
So, But like you get like no tension, which sucks.
Oo.
Bawas
Pero
yung stakes.
yeah,
Pero ang
which
mga
is
comments
why.
dito
Oh,
is kasi sabi nila like Mandalorian was in Tatooine, yung
right,
yung karamihan ng mga Star Wars movies, maraming mga desert planet. Even yung
right.
Rogue One mismo may desert planet. Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, lahat may mga desert planet sila
Mhm.
pinupuntahan. Itong Andor daw is very different yung visuals.
Like an urban,
Very,
more an urban though.
urban underground Star Wars
Yeah,
something, gano'n.
it's like that one
Kaya
city in the Mandalorian. And in Kenobi.
in Kenobi,
Oh
parang
yeah,
gano'n.
like a more cyberpunk vibe now, which
Oo,
is very
gano'n.
exciting to see. Yeah.
Oh, sheesh! Dahil nabanggit mo yung Cyberpunk, gusto ko pag-usapan yung Cyberpunk Edge
You see,
Runner.
guys, that's what you call a segue.
A segue.
Planado yun, guys. Planado.
Planado yun,
Kanina ko
nakalista.
Planado
kayo
yun.
nagbakan paano ipasok yung
Ah.
Cyberpunk eh.
I got you. I got you.
Salamat. Anyway, Cyberpunk Edge Runner, ano to? Nasa Netflix siya right now. And honestly, isa siya sa pinaka magandang
Oh my
animated
God. It's
shows
so good.
na nilabas this year. As in,
It's so good.
mind-blowing.
Mala ano
Based
ba,
siya dun
Dennis?
sa, ano?
Mala
Medyo
arcane
mas-
levels ba?
Ano?
Mala
arcane levels.
arcane?
Hindi
I
ko.
think they feel very
Oo.
different. They're very
Ano
different.
siya eh? Based siya dun sa game, kinda, pero hindi naman directly. Like, it's its
Yeah.
own story.
Mhm.
Gamit lang niya yung whole aesthetic ng game and everything.
Well,
Pero,
actually, it's in the same world.
yeah,
Kasi
it's
it
same
plays in with the
world.
DLC of
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, the video game.
Mhm.
But it's like one of the 'cause I haven't finished it, but I'm relatively spoiled na rin with it. Like one of
Yeah.
the main bad guys, he's in the game.
Yeah,
So,
he is.
you
He
know,
is.
yeah. And I think what I love about this, well, I guess fair warning lang to whoever's thinking about getting into it. It's gory. Like you wouldn't expect it by looking at the trailer, yung art style, but there's
And ano siya,
it's a
hindi
lot of
siya,
gore.
hindi siya for children talaga.
No.
Like,
Mm.
it's,
Not at
medyo
all.
Mature siya.
mature siya.
Talaga.
Yeah.
Parang
Mm.
siyang invincible, gano'n.
Yes.
Kinda.
Yeah, in terms of like the mature themes.
Yeah,
But
mature
even
themes.
arguably it's even more mature than because the thing about
Mm.
the cyberpunk genre is what makes it so like what makes it cyberpunk is that it explores very very dark themes.
Totoo.
Mm.
Because the
May-
whole idea of cyberpunk is we live in a world wherein people have basically have willingly exchanged their humanity for tech or
Mm.
and money, and we live in a society that's why it's like I think the cyberpunk because it's so easy to throw around the term dystopian. You see it in
Yeah.
a lot of,
Yeah.
but the cyberpunk genre is like really what dystopian's supposed to be, diba?
Mm.
Like the complete opposite of a utopia. Like it's like there's a lot of the good stuff for the 1% elite, but the bad
Mhm.
stuff it's like it's really bad.
Tsaka it makes
Which
sense
is,
din na
you know,
ganun yung sa show. Kasi di ba sa game,
yeah,
very mature din
Oh,
yung
yeah.
themes nila.
Mhm.
yeah. Like they don't pull any punches here. It's
Then,
like
lalo yung story nung main character. Since
yeah,
it represents what's negative about
David.
Cyberpunk. Like,
Yeah.
di ba? Yung the whole Cyberpunk theme, yun
Yeah.
siya eh. As in, ang ganda nung pagkaka-represent niya. Tapos yung supporting cast, everything about it. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood, I would highly recommend 100% panoorin nyo siya.
Yeah.
Andun ba
And
si
you care
Keanu
about-
Reeves?
You care about all of them, diba?
Mm. Ano yan?
Ano yun, Han?
Is it sa Netflix?
I mean, Tindi.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Netflix lang siya.
Yeah, kasi may
Mm.
nagtatanong.
Okay.
And available, I think it's available sa lahat ng language, especially Japanese and
Yeah,
English.
and also the main character and his mom and like a lot of the people in his area, I suppose it's more of, I guess the best it's a Hispanic, parang where he lives is where he's
Mm.
Hispanic, so it is also available in Spanish if you want to watch it in Spanish if you want that because they use some parang more Hispanic lingo, I suppose, or
Mhm.
yung parang terminologies that they would use. So if you want to watch that for that kind of, I didn't like the Japanese dub. Alam ko Japanese yung original niya, pero I didn't like yung bosses that they gave.
Oh,
for the main
English din yung
character.
pinanood ko eh, to be
Yeah.
honest.
The English one is he sounds kind of like this, a little bit more young bagay.
Yeah.
But the Japanese one, he sounds a little bit more. I'm like, oh, but ganun yung boses niya. Parang raspy, hindi bagay sa age. So
Yeah.
that's why. So I would recommend for those people, since it's an anime, but technically one that you can get away with saying that you watch the dub. The dub is very good, the English dub. And
Mm.
medyo nakaka remove from immersion yung bosses nung main character in the Japanese dub, unless you like it. But I recommend just try it out. From what I remember, available siya in Spanish and Japanese and in English in terms of
Sakto,
audio.
Dre. Pwede ka
Oh.
mag-time travel sa Cyberpunk.
Pwede. Actually, bumalik na naman ang aking actual bosses. I've been
15th
there.
century.
That's right.
Sinasapian din.
Hindi mo ba alam? Doon galing si Dre. From 50th, nag-cyberpunk muna siya, tapos bumalik siya here sa natin, timeline.
That's right.
Nag-explore siya.
I'm exploring all of them. It's fantastic.
Si Dre nag-hop din yan from universe to universe.
Actually, dahil pinag-usapan na natin yung hopping from universe to universe.
Rick and Morty.
Meron tayong pag-uusapan na universe hopper din.
Gusto mo yan, Dennis? Gusto mo yan?
2-0 na si Dennis, ha?
Gusto ko yan.
2-0 na sa Segway si Dennis.
Diba?
So, pag-usapan naman
alley-oop
natin
lang.
Rick and Morty kasi may bagong season eh. Kasi may
Rick and
bagong
Morty
Rick
season
and Morty.
4, right?
Oo.
Mm.
4 ba? Wait.
5.
Five.
Okay.
Season 6 na. 6 na.
Oh, 6.
Kanina pa tayo nagkakamali, guys.
Ayan, season 6 na. And meron na siyang 3 episodes. Sobrang messed up nung 3rd episode, sasabihin ko lang. Pinapanood ko siya kagabi. And I was like, nasa Discord kami. Magkakasama kami nila Shark. Tapos parang, what?
Panoorin ko na
As in
ako.
buong
Siguro
episode
mapanood
lang. Sobrang messed up lang
Quick
niya.
question lang. Do you
Kasi-
guys prefer to watch it as they come out, yung episodes? Or do you, kasi especially with shows like that, parang mas prefer ko na abangan ko siyang lumabas all the way.
Tapos
Tapos
i-binge
tsaka
watch
siya.
mo siya.
Yeah. And then,
Binge watch.
depende for me. Pagka kasi, medyo na-spoil na ako. Gusto ko na siyang panuurin. Just because I saw a
Yeah.
clip on TikTok or something. Pero, if generally naiiwasan ko naman siya, I like watching series na binge watch. Actually, yung sa She-Hulk, hindi ko pa napanood lahat.
Mamaya na natin
Same.
isi-segue, Mamaya natin isi-segue.
Oh.
Rick and Morty pa din tayo.
Baka nag-expect sila, ay, Segway, shield na.
Hindi, pag di pa kayo
Mamaya.
naka-XP ng pag hindi smooth, hindi pa yun yung segue. Abangan nyo.
Oo, hindi pa yun.
Mamaya.
hindi pa yun.
Hindi nyo malalamang na segue na yan.
Hindi mo ma-expect out of nowhere yan.
Biglang magiging green si Hans, ganun.
Oo.
Ay, si Tinda pala. Biglang magiging green. Yun na yun yung segue.
Si Hans, hindi yan,
Anong bagong ganap sa Rick and Morty?
Hindi kasi sa Rick and Morty right now, for the current season, ang nangyari, nasira yung portal gun. Like, hindi na siya
Okay.
gumagana.
So,
Wait, did they get stuck somewhere? Or
No.
as in
Nasa
they're-
naman sila? Nasa,
like in their own universe?
yeah, their own universe. Tapos, in-explore na, parang in-establish kung sino yung galing sa ganitong universe, kung saan universe sila galing. Kasi diba, for the longest time,
may nasira
ang daming theories na si Morty ganitong universe, si Rick galing sa ganitong universe, si Jerry na galing sa
Yeah.
ganitong universe. Ngayon,
meron-
inayos nila. As in, kinonfirm nila lahat ng kailangan i-confirm kung
nice.
sino yung
Right.
from this universe. So,
Kasi
yun yung
diba before that, all that we've known so far is that see Rick and Morty for sure came from that one other
From-
universe they messed up.
Oo,
where they all
nagkaroon ng
became
maraming mga
flesh blobs na ewan.
Oo.
And
Nagpunta
meron
sila
pa
dun
isa.
Sumabog.
ito,
Tapos si Beth,
medyo-
di ba? Dalawa yung Beth.
Oo. Ito
Yeah,
yung
yeah.
ito spoiler pero hindi naman heavy.
For this upcoming
Pati yung
season, for this current
confirmed na
season.
sa si Rick and si Morty, not from the same universe.
Oh, this Rick and the one
Yeah.
yung
So
Sa
yung
main
theory na
timeline?
yun na
Yeah.
hindi siya
Talaga?
Basta
Ever since?
Si
maraming
137
theories
sila
na
doon. Si
kinonfirm.
137.
So yun.
One thing I realized sa Rick and Morty, hindi talaga siya pang bata.
Hindi talaga.
Hindi talaga.
Hindi talaga.
Hindi talaga siya pang bata.
Pagka pinanood ng bata to. What?
Oo.
So, ano siya,
Pero
medyo-
grabe, ang gusto ko sa Rick and Morty, parang grabe, nanonood ka, parang, oo nga no. Parang ko-question
Yeah.
yung existence mo na parang,
Oo. Para
Ooh,
siyang
very
ano
smart.
eh.
It's a very smart show.
Very
Oo.
existential yung show. Parang BoJack
Oo.
Horseman, di ba?
hindi, yung BoJack,
Iba
it's
ang
just
ano ng
depressing.
Yeah,
Pero ito-
BoJack just like
Ito mapapaisip ka eh. It's smart.
Oh, ito, kapag hindi ka smart, wala, hindi mo ma-appreciate.
true. Pero at least I think you'd still enjoy
Okay,
the,
because-
Oh,
the
you still
funny stuff that
enjoy.
goes on.
Oh.
But if you're like, if you have that parang existential type of
Grabe.
Dread.
Oo. Parang,
Oo.
I forgot the term yung parang,
hindi ako nagmamatter.
yun.
Yeah, yeah.
Ano,
Oo.
existential crisis?
Hindi,
Yeah.
may exact term for this type of thinking. Hindi ko lang talaga maalala.
Existentialism. Yeah.
Ayun, so,
Existentialism.
ano ka, yung
Pinapanood mo parang may realize
nothing
mo na
matters.
parang,
Diba?
parang
Yeah.
everything everywhere all at once but nothing matters.
Parang
Oo,
in
may
the
term
grand
dun eh.
Parang magtatanong ka na lang, no?
may exact term Hindi ko
Nothing
maisip.
really matters. Hanapin ko Parang
Basta ano
ibang
siya,
language yun eh.
Is it nihilism
Ah,
or no?
parang nihilism. I think
Difficulty.
nihilism.
It might be nihilism.
Yeah, yung in the grand scheme of things, ano lang tayo, we're nothing.
You're just a speck of dust.
Pero it doesn't mean that you live like it's nothing. Yun naman kasi
Right.
yung message ng nihilism
You know,
It's not mag-ano na tayo dito, philosophy.
yeah, actually, I was about to say, now that you mentioned that, if you want to do like an episode of this full on philosophy, there's this one argument that me and my friends always have. I'm just going to throw it out there just to mess with the people watching, is that there is an argument that no actual object has like an objective reality. Like it's all a subjective reality. Just gonna throw that out there, just kind of mess with your.
Oh my God. Feeling ko
thoughts,
ano na
everybody.
tayo.
Kailangan may special episode tayo na
But
philosophy.
that is a question that'll spawn a whole other conversation. But just to let you guys think about it.
Mga isang oras yun.
Oo. Tsaka yung mga viewers, sasakit ulo nila.
Oo.
Kasi
Grabe.
parang, actually kahit hindi yung object yung perception mo of reality as a whole is
All
constructed by
Yeah.
everything, yung experiences, collective
Right.
experience, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Parang
Which then
society is
testicles,
Summer?
parang kung
Yeah.
uniform yung tawag sa kanya just because we said that it's a uniform. Pero it can be
Right.
used for other stuff.
Well, actually, it's called a uniform because when you wear it, everybody's uniform. Uniformly wearing something.
Pero
Yeah.
again, you can use it
Pero
for other things.
Pero kung ikaw lang ang nagsuot,
Ikaw lang mag-isa.
Hindi na
hindi
siya
ka
uniform, diba?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which stems into another question, of which is, or rather a statement na there's no original idea. Ideas don't exist in a vacuum. Like a unicorn would be like, paano yung unicorn? It's a narwhal plus a horse. So that even that was an original idea. You just combined two. So is there
Two
actually
ideas.
an original idea?
Mhm.
And if so, where did it come from?
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Bakit ang cowboy
Si
kabayo
ano?
sinasakyan?
Si Snowball ba yun, Shark?
where are my testicles, Summer?
Ang dami mga ganyang question.
Feeling
Like,
ko character
diba?
Rick and Morty.
Speaking of yung sa existence, ay sorry Hans.
Yeah.
Hans, kamukha mo si
Hindi
Morty.
yung damit mo kasi dilaw.
Yellow. Tapos brown.
Angel's Burger.
Rick!
Nabanggit niyo yung di ba, yung existence. Naalala ko tuloy yung nagkaroon ng maraming Mr. Mystics, di ba?
Oh my God.
Grabe yung
Yeah.
episode na yun.
Stress na stress sila.
Ay,
Dude,
nako.
sa bagong episode ba yung with that one episode, I only know about it because I saw it on a TikTok, is where Morty lives through. They may restart remote,
Oo, yung may
and then Jerry
may
messes it up in the end.
Yeah.
That is so sad, man.
Ang malala nga doon, everything happened pala. Like lahat ng reset, it wasn't really a reset. It's more on lumilipat siya sa next universe and the next universe and then
so
next.
the remote doesn't reset that universe. It creates another reality.
So every
another
time
universe.
that Morty died, namatay siya talaga.
Ibang Morty lang.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Sobrang.
Sa bagong season to?
Sobrang
Hindi
dark.
nakita.
Hindi. Sa last season siya.
Season 5?
Sobrang dark niya.
Yeah, because if you really think about it,
Kailangan ko mag-rewatch.
there is an infinite number of alternate realities of ourselves because every decision we make
It's a branch.
branches into
It's a
something
branch.
else. So like there's an alternate universe Dre who did not take a sip from this coffee. And that's just because I decided to take a coffee. And
Tapos
that's-
may
but
alternate
it's again-
universe Hans na bumibili sa kanya imbis na siya yung titinda.
May alternate universe na may buhok si Pasti.
Yun ang gusto ko. Parang paano kaya kung sa lahat ng universe ako lang yung ganito, no?
Actually,
Ano yung
by
episode ba
definition
yun?
of the alternate universe, it's possible that you're the only one. You're that one Pasti na walang buhok.
Hans,
Actually,
tingin ko
may
kayo lahat.
ganong concept din May ganong concept din na na although everything is technically possible, pero parang sometimes sinasabi rin nila na out of all the infinite universes, walang ganitong outcome. 'Di ba? Parang sa yung sinabi nga ni
Everything.
Doctor Strange. 'Di
Si
ba?
Doctor
Nung hinahanap niya yung mga yung mga alternate futures, isa lang. Isa lang talaga yung talagang mananalo sila. So, although everything is possible technically, it doesn't necessarily mean na nangyari talaga lahat.
Yeah.
Mm. Oo,
There is
totoo.
only one. Kaya dahil dyan, One Piece sa September 30.
Segue. Akala nyo She-Hulk, hindi pa.
Di pa rin.
2-0.
One Piece,
2-0
September
na si Dennis, si
30.
Shark 1-0.
SM North. Pero alam mo ba, yung
SM
sa Rick
North,
and Morty,
mamimigay kami ng tickets.
Oo. Tapos yung instructions nasa comment.
Kung
Nakapin
gusto
siya.
niyo, kung gusto niyo marinig si Hans, sige Hans, instructions.
Instructions.
sabihin ko na instructions kanina, hindi kayo nakinig. Basta nandiyan, basahin nyo na lang. Kasi gusto ko kasi sabihin kanina, sa Rick and Morty, ang gusto ko talaga dun, pag umaano na sila sa portal, ang cute kasi nung kulay ng portal, green.
Green,
Para sa
diba?
She-Hulk.
Speaking of green, diba?
Speaking of green, merong yung She-Hulk.
Speaking of green, si Avatar. Colorblind pala, no?
Bad trip.
Hindi, sino sa inyo nakapanood na She-Hulk?
I
Episode
haven't seen,
1 pa lang napanood.
I only seen episode 1. That's all I've
Yeah,
seen.
same.
What do you think about the show so far? Sa
I
mga
mean-
napanood.
Rick and Morty. Bumalik.
Ang very common kong naririnig about it is maraming nagagalit dahil hindi daw parang masyado nilang nilalayo daw quote unquote si She-Hulk sa kung sino siya sa comics. Pero the more that I see kung ano yung inano nila, parang alam mo ba yung She-Hulk sa comics?
Yeah,
Diba?
like, a lot of
Diba?
people have not
Diba?
read the comics.
Yeah.
Usually, yung mga
Masasabi
may
ko pa.
ingay,
Oo.
yung mga may ingay is yung mga walang alam.
Yung mga yung
That's
Shark,
true.
yung latang maingay.
Walang laman.
laman. Yan.
Tama.
Speaking of
Kasi-
She-Hulk,
Uh,
sige Shark, ka muna.
Speaking of lata,
kasi si She-Hulk, as in, feeling ko isa siya sa mga pinaka magandang na-adapt from comic to live action. Kasi
True.
kuha niya breaking the fourth wall.
I was
yung
gonna bring that up. People were
comedy.
mad about that debate. It's like, she literally broke the fourth wall. Dude, in the comics, she talks to the author.
Nauna pa siya.
Nauna pa
siya kay Deadpool.
Oh. Yeah.
Nauna pa siya kay Deadpool mag-break ng fourth wall. Parang isa siya sa mga OG na nag-break ng fourth wall. Tapos nagagalit yung mga tao. Ha?
Yeah.
Diba?
Maganda yung She-Hulk. Tsaka
Yeah.
you just need to appreciate it for what it is. Alam mo yun?
Totoo.
It's
Tsaka
a
Dapat kasing
comedy
naglalagay
show.
ng sarili
Ng-
nilang expectations.
Yeah.
Tsaka
And
yung
you know-
yung She-Hulk,
Yeah,
it's
sige,
one
go.
of the more relatable shows na nilabas ng Disney, ng MCU.
I
Lalo
will
na sa
say
mga
that
babae.
I will say that the one thing also that a lot of people have been getting mad about is that, how can she say that she knows more than Bruce in terms of controlling her anger just
Sa
because she
episode
got
1, no?
catcalled? I'm like, that's the point. They're trying to show you that she doesn't understand the stuff that Bruce went through, and that Bruce is trying to kind of help her from that point of view. Na, no, like trust me. Like I literally had to go through all this stuff, and I'm trying to make sure you don't go through it.
And it
It's-
doesn't
yeah.
mean na hindi hindi
Yeah.
kailangan pagdaanan ni
Yeah.
She-Hulk yung ganitong life experiences. Like, kaya niya kagad kontrolin yung anger niya and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It doesn't mean na hindi nagmamatter yung nangyari kay Bruce.
Nangyari, hindi na invalidate.
Yeah.
Yun yung
Yeah.
tinatry i-explain ni Bruce sa kanya. Siya hindi niya maintindihan. Yun yung nangyayari doon.
Yeah, that's the point, because people are thinking na, no, the writers are trying to discredit Bruce. It's like, no, they're trying to in fact do the complete opposite and show that she doesn't understand it, and that's where Bruce is coming from. But people are just too blinded by, no, they're just destroying Bruce, and it's like, no.
Totoo. Tsaka, magkaiba sila ng experiences, magkaiba sila
Yeah.
ng trauma. Di ba?
Yeah.
So yung magiging effect sa'yo kung nung serum o nung gamma radiation, iba din.
Iba.
Yeah.
Di ba?
I will say that
So,
I kind of wish that yung origin story niya, that they just stuck to the comics wherein he had to do some kind of blood transfusion. Kasi dito
Ah,
diba, it's just, parang it felt
natuluan.
like such a MacGuffin na,
Ah,
oh, he just happened to create this device now that allows him to be Bruce again, and it just so happened to cause him to bleed, and it just so happened to, diba, parang it
ah,
makes more sense na, yeah, she got it because she was dying, and he had to do a blood transfusion. That's how it didn't happen in the comic. So
ah.
comics.
I feel like it would have felt more parang less accidental, sort
Mm.
of.
Pero
Like it
kasi
just
they
like
had to ano din to
Pero,
insert the
feeling ko,
Sakarian ship, 'di ba?
right, yeah, yeah.
tsaka feeling ko
Feeling ko
kailangan
alam
nilang
niya yun eh.
ibahin dahil si Hulk parang there's no way in hell na magba-blood
Blood
transfusion siya.
transfusion siya kay Jen.
Like,
Right,
Parang hindi niya
yeah,
gagawin
yung
yun sa kanya.
MCU banner, MCU
yeah.
banner,
Considering what he's gone through, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
hindi niya gagawin.
yeah.
So,
Mm.
mas fit siya for that MCU. Kasi marami
Oo.
namang binabago to fit the MCU. Sobrang
Yeah.
dami na. Sobrang
Feeling
dami
ko kasi
nang
kung
nabago.
nagpa-blood transfusion si Hulk, sobrang bobo niya dun.
Actually,
Lilipat ko yung dugo ko kay Jen.
Para ma-experience siya maging Hulk. Okay.
What do you think about the CGI of? Because I understand where some people are coming from in a sense na the thing that just kind of takes me out of it is, or rather, that takes me out of it because we've seen what they can do, like say with Thanos, or like what they did right with Thanos, is that from a CGI perspective, humans have pores, and you see in Thanos' CGI, you can kind of see the texture on his
Yeah.
skin, even if he's an
Mm.
alien. I
Mhm.
think yung CGI for She-Hulk's a little too smooth. She
Very,
looks like a
ano siya,
CGI character.
rubbery.
Yeah,
Rubbery
you don't
siya.
get
Ang
any texture, which I
opinion
hope
ko
they kind of
talaga
fix.
diyan when it comes to series kasi comparing a series and a movie.
Right.
Shorter
Yeah.
kasi yung movie, that's one. More time to actually produce a movie than a
Mm.
series. So, kung medyo minadali yung CGI ng konti, there are like a
Very
few.
understandable siya eh. Kahit na,
Maintindihan
okay,
mo
sige,
kasi,
hindi siya
okay,
sobrang ganda, pero okay lang.
kulang yung time mo na ano. Kasi
Time.
kung gagawin mo yung same level of production sa series, sa movie,
sobrang tagal nun.
sobrang tagal nila bago gawin
Right.
yun. Kasi
You know, I
that's
think,
one movie at a time.
yeah. Although I think it's possible that the problem is more of from a budget perspective. Because if you look at it, the series time wise, it's about the length of and how they've done it. Let's say, for example, Moon Knight. It's
Mhm.
basically a Moon Knight movie that they cut into parts.
Yeah.
Mm.
So from a time perspective, I think they might have had a similar amount of time, but the budget might have been smaller in
Mhm.
terms
Mm.
of or yung nga, maybe time if they were shooting and releasing per episode, maybe timeline or deadline per episode was a little shorter, so CGI artists couldn't have enough time to kind of which is also another issue that a lot of people talk about, diba? How Marvel and how they treat their CGI artists, which is a whole other conversation. But it's a lot of people don't realize that that's one of the reasons why sometimes CGI is bad. It's not the lack of skill of a CGI artist; it's the
Mhm.
lack of time they have to finish
Totoo.
their CGI stuff.
Mhm.
Speaking of CGI, anong next topic natin?
Akala ko smooth eh.
Hindi na eh.
Ang
Hindi ko
pangalan
hindi
ng-
ko hindi ako nakikinig.
Saway. Hindi, sige, dahil andyan na rin tayo dahil hindi ka smooth.
Hindi ako
kasi
smooth.
CGI,
Hindi ako smooth.
alam nyo
Hindi.
ba, hindi lang naman sa movies at saka sa mga movies yung may mga ginagamitan ng CGI. Minsan mga music video, di
Oo.
ba?
And
Katulad ng
talking
music
about
video,
music videos, nakita nyo na ba yung bagong song ng Beanie? At saka
Yeah,
ng
feel good.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yan ang transition, Pasti. Ito si Pasti.
Oo.
Mapapagalitan ka eh. Hindi, pero medyo kanina pa tayo nag-uusap about movies and series. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin more on music side. Kasi marami rin naganap this week, ha? Sa
Sobra.
music. So, una, sa P-pop nga, ayan, Beanie and G22. Meron silang bagong single.
Shoutout kay Maloy. Shoutout.
Oy,
Oh,
bias ko yun.
Ako, yung magsusutukan dito.
Mukhang mapapabalik si Dre sa original timeline niya.
Oo nga eh.
In-invite kita Sheena sa
Teka lang, meron ako dito signed oh.
Ay,
Nax.
maglalabas na ba tayo ng mga sign?
Kasama ko si Maloy.
Meron pa ako
wala,
dito
wala,
signed
wala,
oh.
wala pa ako doon sa level na yun. Pero in
Sorry.
fairness sila Shark and Dennis sabi yung nagbudol sa akin into P-pop and Beanie. I'm a young P-pop fan. Starting pa lang po ako. Pero shout out to
Same.
Beanie.
Pareho tayo,
Alam mo,
Dre.
kailangan nila shoutout ko eh, no?
Yang P-pop fan. Yung
Shoutout sa
P-pop fan
Bini.
din ako. Tinutubuan pa lang ng
Oo.
buhok.
One day, makikita nyo rin ako sa mga P-pop events. And baka Bini concert one day.
Oy!
Pupunta ka ba
Yeah.
sa Bini concert sa October?
October 1st.
Di pa ako sure eh. I mean, then again, I'm not even sure kung when I do decide to go kung may tickets ba. So, who knows? Diba?
Pumunta ka na, huwag mo
Baka-
na kasi
Saka na,
pag-isipan.
huwag mo nang pag-isipan. Bumili ka na
Isipin
lang.
mo, magkano? 1,800?
Meet and greet.
Nasa SVIP ka na.
True.
Diba?
Lagi promotion na to ng, ng Bini concert eh.
Oo. Oo.
Kami pa,
Saka yung-
lagi pag kami opportunity i-promote yung Bini.
Ay, nako. Kinakampanya ko talaga ang
Actually,
Bini.
pati
We
G20.
normally,
So,
We
I guess you
normally,
can say,
post-reaction.
lagi nyo silang pinopromote.
Yes.
Lagi.
Diba?
Pero anyway,
Shoutout
may
sa
bago
coconut
silang
nut ng
song.
Bini. The best.
Na-
Bago
super
silang
solid.
song, yung I Feel Good. So, stream
May
nyo
bago
good.
silang
sa YouTube kasi ang ganda. Tapos, hindi
Hindi
pa
ko
nila
pa
comeback
narinig.
yon. Magkakaroon pa sila ng comeback talaga sa 29 na medyo
Oh!
darker concept. Kasi
Nakita nyo ba?
itong Feel Good is parang very, very light yung concept. Tapos biglang mayroon dark na concept sa 29.
Feel bad. Yun yung next one.
The ano yun? Fever.
Ah!
Oh shoot, teka.
Fever.
Galing sa comments may nagsabi lang yung LOL Worlds 2022 anthem. Any thoughts? Kasi, di ba pinapanood ko sa'yo to Shark, yung si Lil Nas.
Oo.
Yung siya,
Oo,
yung
oo,
president
siya
siya
yung
sa
siya na yung president.
siya na daw yung president ng Riot Games. Sobrang benta, ang galing. Pero maganda yung ginamit nila na like music for Kasi si Lil Nas X yung gumawa nun
Nice.
Ayan. Teka,
Paano
Check ako
sa
ng mga comments. Eh.
Abi, yung
Dami bagong
G20
comments.
hindi nyo minention.
Yung sasabihin ko pa lang. Yung G22 may bago ring kanta. Ang title is Defy. Very
Ganda rin ng
very Y2K yung yung concept ng ng everything ngayon. Pansin mo ba sa lahat?
May
medyo
nagtatanong
common
daw.
siya.
Unrelated pero may nagtatanong ano daw mas okay, Hulk or
Nawala
She-Hulk.
ako.
Ang
Nawala ba ako?
daming Hulk. Which one? And wala pang solo si Mark Ruffalo the Hulk. So yun. It's not really a good comparison yet.
Nag nag-lag ba ang Discord mismo kanina?
Could be.
Maybe.
Could be.
Hindi ko napansin.
Pero anyway, yun nga. Ano na pinag-usapan natin? Nawala
G22.
Wala nga.
G22.
Ayun nga, in G22, meron silang bagong song in Defy. Very Y2K yung concept. Tapos yung feel good ganun din. Tapos ang dami mga comebacks, kahit sa mga K-pop. Lahat very Y2K ang theme. So, hindi ko alam bakit ganun.
Baka yun yung parang meta sa P-pop.
Feeling ko kasi, yun yung nagte-trend lang right now. Kahit yung sa
Kasi
Wire,
kahit
diba?
sa K-pop, ganun din
Oh, that's true.
Nagbabawi lang sila ngayon kasi nga 'di ba pandemic.
Yung New Jeans,
Possible.
ganun. Yung IVE, ganun. Di ba? So,
Ako,
wala
ingat
lang.
tayo sa sa K-pop
Pero
topic. Baka
yung
may
sa-
magalit tayo dito.
Yung sa
Hindi, wala.
G22, sa G22, yung bago nilang wala pang MV. Pa lang siya, lyric video pa lang
Lyric
siya.
video.
Diba?
Mm.
Though, again, maganda na siya ngayon pa lang. Sabi ko nga tawag namin sa mga blooms at saka bullets din. Kasi bullets yung tawag sa fans ng
sino yung sa
G22.
Blooms? Anong sa fans?
Blooms is Bini.
Bini.
Yung fans ng Bini, Blooms yung tawag.
Blooms
Kaya nga
yung
sabi
tawag.
namin, Guns N' Roses.
Bakit Blooms?
Magka-fan ka ng both.
Yung sa Bini.
Actually, hindi ko alam.
Kaya
Shark?
kasi di ba yung sa logo nila may flower.
Okay.
Tagal ko ng Bloom, hindi ko alam yan.
Tsaka yung
Kasi
dalawang O sa Blooms, Infinity yun. Infinity. Tapos yung
Ah.
Infinity, pag gano'n mo, 8, so 8, 8 hanggang dulo. Yes!
Alam na alam.
Yari kayo pag nagkaroon ng
Alam ni
game night.
Manny.
Tapos P-pop, yari kayo kay Shark.
Yari kayo sa
Nangyari kayo sa mga concert. Pupuntaan talaga yan ni Shark. And speaking of concert, nagko-concert ang 80s ngayon.
Ngayon,
Oo
hindi
nga.
lang 80s, pero icon. 80s.
Yes, Icon.
Kasi
What's ano?
Yung J ba?
K-pop Masters.
K-pop Masters 2. Andun yung mga iba yung classmate.
Oo nga,
Yes.
kaya wala
Kaya
dito.
absent ngayon.
Balita
Abangan
ko,
nyo
Shark.
kanilang insider report next week.
Balita ko, Shark,
syempre.
meron tayong kaklase na online class lang tapos nag-face to face sa concert.
Oo nga, nag-face to face ako. Si Capno.
Oo,
Shout out,
nanalo
shout
nung
out
ano.
na yan.
no?
Na-shout out
Nanalo,
tuloy.
si Capno, nanalo pa siya ng photo op sa 80s.
Sheesh.
Nakita ko yung post kanina ni Inang.
Inang Happy?
Oo, andun si Capno. Kasama niya 80s.
Nakita mo. Nakita mo si Capno, ang laki. Ay, si
Ang
Capno.
laki. Kaya parang,
Ay,
I mean, ang layo ng pinanggalingan ni Capno, no?
Deserve.
Deserve.
Bata pa. Deserve. At saka
As in,
si Inang talaga
geographically ba
mapagmahal
malayo?
yan eh. Cotabato.
Ay, we?
Mindanao.
Yeah.
Mas yun yung nakita natin sa G-Fest. Ano?
Yes, si Inang Happy nakita namin sa G-Fest. Sobrang
Siya yung
galing
Pumunta
niya.
kaming G-Fest nung Saturday. And
Kamusta nga pala
nanood
yung
din kami
G-Fest,
na.
guys?
Masaya. Umulan lang, pero masaya.
Sayang talaga.
Ano ba siya? Outdoor? Outdoor
Outdoor
event
siya. Parang ang dating niya,
Parang Wonderland type.
ganun.
Music festival siya.
Parang ganun.
Music Fest. Kaya siya G-Fest. Kasi parang Globe Music Fest.
Right.
Ang
So,
highlight
baka
ng
naman.
G-Fest para sa akin, Kaya, yung Drag Race, yung Bugaboo,
Bagabo.
Ano yung
tapos,
Bugaboo?
K-pop.
K-pop girl group din. Nandun. Na-invite.
Yung meron din pala I Belong to the Zoo tsaka Lola Amor tsaka The Ones.
Ang galing ng ano, no? Si I Belong to the Zoo. Si Bard.
Si Bard. Ang galing ni Bard.
Oh,
Sino yung The Ones? Local artist ba sila?
band. Yeah,
The
local
Ones,
band.
The Ones.
local siya.
Yung kumanta na, Ate ng Mundo.
Yung speaking of The Ones, yung One Piece, di ba may bagong
Sabi
ano?
ka!
Sabi ni.
Kaya nakita ko nagbabafe.
Oo Ako din gagamitin ko sana yun
Speaking of The Ones, di ba? Yung One Piece, may updates ata tayo sa actually ako, full disclosure sa mga nanonood dyan, Skypiea pa lang ako, kakatapos ko pala ng Skypiea. So, pero super spoiled na rin naman ako.
Okay lang yan, Dre, kasi you have a long adventure ahead na matutuwa ka.
True.
Sulit na sulit.
Pero
yan.
it's like I'm on the fence rin kasi like I love it so much. Kasi alam niyo naman yun sa mga alam kung gaano nakalaki ang aking anime figure collection ng One Piece. Pero on one hand, when I tried to binge it, I got close to burnout. I was watching like 4 or 5 episodes a day. So I had to take a break kasi ang dami ko na-miss na mga other shows. Like I kind of nag-hop universe ako into a universe where only One Piece exists. And then I had to take a break because I knew that I would burn out if I didn't.
Kaya nga buti when I watched One Piece, siya, student ako na
Same.
there's really nothing much to do.
Can't wait to
Nung
make it to
time na
Enies
yun.
Lobby. Oh, di ba?
Nauna pa yung toy kaysa dun sa
Nauna pa yung toy kaysa sa pinapanood din.
Yan talaga pag anime figure ko. Kaya alam ko na yung lahat ng mga yung mga different parts of One Piece, diba?
So kung fan ka ng One
collections ko
Piece, samahan mo kami sa September 30. And may chance kayo para manalo ng libreng ticket. As in may 5 free tickets na ipamimigay. Nandyan sa tignan nyo sa comment, may pinned comment na dyan yung instructions.
Ilan?
5.
Ilan?
Dami.
Grabe, lima.
Actually, standby kayo like sa mga iba pang episodes or iba pang mga post. Kasi ang alam ko, meron pa tayong ipamimigay na iba.
Meron
So,
pa.
make sure na mag-follow kayo sa sa Next Play Network. Kahit sa sa GeektalkPH.
Pinalo niyo yung mga yung
Yes.
mga accounts na nandyan.
And nandun rin kami sa screening.
Yes,
of this,
sir.
So,
Yes.
So, may
Ay,
meet
going
and
back
greet.
sa going back sa nakataas pa ako. Going back sa pagluluto ka rin. Going back dun sa One Piece.
One Piece.
Di ba sobrang haba niya? Kasi parang 10th episode pa lang ako.
They're like in
Hindi siya
1,000
nakakaumay
plus.
panoorin.
One episode.
Segue ito.
1,000 episodes.
No,
Hindi ako sa segue. Ang layo na susunod na topic sa segue, uy.
Hindi, pero may, I think,
Legit.
ano ba, nasa na ba ang manga ngayon?
1,061.
1,061.
Nakakaumay nga siya panoorin.
Ano kasi siya, at a certain point, like sa anime and manga, nung una, parang yung isang episode, medyo marami-raming chapters. Ngayon kasi, dahil medyo malapit na siya, more or less, yung isang episode nasa isa't kalahating chapter lang yun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sobrang
mababalance pa
bitin eh.
din.
Yeah.
Actually, sobrang ganda nung mga
Yeah.
well para sa akin sobrang ganda na nung mga nangyayari ngayon sa manga.
Post Wano
Oh, nice.
Grabe,
Post-Wano.
grabe yung mga
Post-Wano, yeah.
pasabog. Grabe yung mga
Sobrang dami nang
pasabog.
nire-reveal, which is expected naman kasi
Right.
ang sinasabi nga nila, ito na yung final saga.
Saga.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Final
reveal,
saga.
Dennis, anong reaction mo nung ni-reveal?
Ano yung
si
butas
ano?
ni Luffy?
Yung ni-reveal yung Tekken?
Hindi. Si Segoy, hindi pa tapos.
Hindi ba? Charot lang.
yung ni-reveal si Dr. Vegapunk.
Oo,
Sino yun?
Dr. Vegapunk. Kasi siya yung yun yung
Ano na
very
spoilers na
recent
to?
reveal.
Mag-spoiler alert ba tayo?
Oh,
Hindi.
siya,
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
alert, pero basta ni-reveal today. Hindi ko na sasabihin kung ano yung itsura niya or whatever. Basta ni-reveal kasi dun sa chapter na kung sino si quote-unquote Vegapunk. Pero dahil nga sa itsura niya, maraming as in sobrang daming speculations.
Speculations.
Pwedeng hindi siya si Vegapunk, pwedeng clone siya, pwedeng
Vegapunk as in parang Cyberpunk pero Vega.
Dr. Vegapunk kasi yung parang
May
siya
kilala
yung
mo din
parang
yan.
head
Ano
scientist
siya ni
ng mga
CM?
Marine.
Ano ni CM Punk?
Pero parang siya kasi yung head scientist ng mga Marines ng world government. Parang siya yung siya yung that guy.
Siya yung
Mga
idol ni Frankie.
pagdating sa technology.
Yung pala plot twist, no? Si Kobe pala siya.
Saan nanggaling? Pero anyway, so yung itsura kasi na at least yung pinakita sa atin, parang very malayo siya dun sa ini-imagine ng mga tao kung sino si Vegapunk. So ang daming theories about it. Ako ang pinaka gusto ko nga theory na lumalabas na medyo unique siya kasi yung iba't iba sinasabi clone or pwedeng namamana lang yung title na Vegapunk. Pero para sa akin, mas gusto ko pa yung concept na a group of people si Vegapunk. Like
the dude that they showed isn't actually Vegapunk. He is an idea.
Or a group of people sila. Parang sabihin natin may 5 tao. Collectively, they're called Dr. Vegapunk. Parang
Possible.
they introduce themselves as Dr. Vegapunk, pero
lahat
it's
sila.
actually a group of people. Parang yung Sisters of Fate sa Sandman. So they're technically one, parang you look at them as one person, pero 5 tao sila actually. Parang ganun. Yun yung gusto kong idea nung kung ano si Dr. Vegapunk ngayon.
So they
pero
haven't
mahirap
revealed
i-predict si Oda.
who he is sa manga. We don't know who he is yet.
Na may nagpakilala na siya si Dr. Vegapunk. Yun yung
he
very
name-dropped
recent
himself.
na nangyari. Yeah.
Yes.
Parang sinabi niya na siya si Dr. Vegapunk. Pero yung itsura niya kasi, parang
kailan ba una natin mananame drop si Vegapunk? Anong arc?
Sa post-time skip?
So
Super
somewhere
big
there. Somewhere sa post-time skip.
Oh.
Pero before
I'm not sure kung ano siya. Oo. Ang hindi ko sure kung na-mention siya sa pre-time skip kasi medyo matagal na yung last time ko napanood yun.
Parang I'm not sure. Nabanggit siya, Dennis, nung sa sa mga pacifista siya una nabanggit. Parang ganun
oo nga, no?
Sa Baudi.
Siya pala ang
sa Baudi.
Sa Baudi.
First time ba? First time siya.
Basta I'm not sure kung kailan siya una, pero
tagal na kasi.
Sigurado, ang dami
That's true.
beses na yung kung sino siya has been a big mystery.
Common problem ng mga One Piece fans. Tagal na Hindi ko maalala.
That's true.
Pero
I can assure you, hindi pa siya na-mention sa Skypiea.
Pero sabi sa comments ngayon na parang super hirap daw i-predict si Oda. Actually, si Oda talaga may reputation siya na, sige, mag-theory
Unpredictable.
kayo. Theory lang kayo. Tapos biglang, parang may middle finger sa mukha na, okay, predict pa kayo. Huwag na kayo mag-try.
And next week nga pala, naka-break yung One Piece sa manga. So, just sa mga, lang. And speaking of break, minsan pag nag-break,
di ba ang One Piece?
Gusto ko yung tatlo nagsasegue.
Di ba sa One Piece, di ba merong game na Jump Force? Na nandun ang One Piece? Tama, di ba?
Fighting game yun.
Fighting game.
Siya, di ba?
Ininahan mo ko, hindi sasabihin ko eh.
Alam mo pa kung sino mahilig sa fighting? Shark?
Sino?
Si Liam Neeson. alam mo yung mga pinaka-famous siyang pelikula?
Oo.
Taken. Speaking of Taken, alam mo yung bagong Taken na
Alam niyo
game?
yung Tekken na game? Naglabas sila ng trailer para sa Tekken 8.
Hindi ko yun.
Pinalayo eh.
Hindi ko yun
Mga backflip, ilang backflip yun.
Pinalayo pa eh. Nandun
Dre,
na tayo
ito
sa
na yun.
usapan eh.
Dre, ito na yung ano eh.
Backflip muna.
Ito na yung pin sa grab, ginanon mo.
Hindi, pare, nag-filler episodes muna ako.
Speaking
Pero
of Tekken,
kasi
ayan.
nung sa diba sa,
Sabay tayo sa Megway.
galing kami sa G-Fest ni Shark. Bago
Segue.
kasi kami siguro a day before G-Fest or a few days before, lumabas kasi yung trailer ng Tekken 8. So parang medyo pinag-uusapan na namin yung Tekken. And then sa G-Fest mismo, nakapaglaro kami ng Tekken.
Oo, naglaro kami ng Tekken.
Naglaro kami.
May booth doon.
Kaya may booth, tapos
may
nag-Tekken
booth
kami.
na naglaro kami ng Tekken.
Oo. Tapos after nun, pagka like a day or 2 days after, naka-sale yung Tekken sa Steam. Like it's
Hanggang
only
ngayon.
220
Tekken 7.
pesos.
Hanggang
Tekken
25.
Oo.
26 Shark, 26.
26, hanggang 26.
So,
26.
nagkaya yan na. Alam mo, tara, Tekken tayo.
Nag-download si
Nag-download
Dennis.
kami.
Tapos
Oo.
maya,
Ano to?
nag-download na rin ako. Si
Geek Talk Tekken
Pascal,
arc na ba
nag-download
to?
na rin.
Oh, Geek Tekken Arc na to. Kasi
Ay, nako.
kakatapos lang natin sa
Download
ML eh.
natin.
Ito
Meron
yung
na rin
ano.
si Hans.
Ito yung hyperfixation natin ngayon.
Oo.
Tekken.
Sino ba mga
Pero,
main nyo? Sino yung mga main
nakita
nyo
nyo
sa
ba
Tekken?
yung Nakita nyo ba yung
Sino main
trailer?
nyo?
Grabe
Sino
yung
main
trailer.
nyo?
Main?
Main,
main.
Main
Asuka.
nyo sa Tekken.
Ano ako eh,
Asuka.
Steve Fox ako, Steve Fox.
Asuka main.
Leo.
Good choice.
King.
Lake Ines.
King in the North.
King in Panort, ano?
King in the North.
Huwarang yun sa akin eh. I feel like he's a
Huwarang.
classic love.
Classic talaga.
Isa siyang
Classic.
Huwarang character.
Pero kasi ito yung pinag-uusapan namin while playing Tekken 7 the past few days. Kasi marami sa amin, ang last na lalaro, either Tekken 5 or Tekken 6.
Yeah.
So, yung sa
I
amin,
think Tekken 5 is yung parang
sa
age
PSP.
range natin, no?
Yeah,
Yung pinaka
PSP.
widest
Very
range
common
na,
yun.
very common in Tekken 5, yeah.
So, parang pinag-uusapan namin yun. Si Tekken 7, marami ng movesets na binalance.
Oo, may mga nabalance, tapos may mga nabago.
Parang
May mga
iba na
combo
yung
na hindi na tumutuloy.
Oo,
Yeah,
may mga putol na combo.
Nakakainis. Yung
Ba't ganun?
dating mga 10 na combo, parang mga hanggang 5 na lang. Mga ganun.
As in, pinutol nila yung combo? Or...
Merong mga ginanon. Or merong mga iniba yung pipindutin.
Also,
Tas
like they made it
literally-
harder.
Yeah. Or may iba rin na literally iniba talaga yung moves.
Moveset.
Ang gusto kong update, yung assist button. Ang laking tulong.
Ano yung assist?
Ano yung assist
That I
button?
haven't tried
Left
yet.
button, yung parang hindi mo na kailangan magpindot ng iba pang combination. Or parang go to move.
Oo. Meron na parang combo
Oh, like
assist.
parang ano siya, you can set it as a combination move. So when you click it, that's what it'll do?
Parang siya eh. Specific button na parang yung bawa kay Kazuya, yung square niya 'di ba, punch lang. Pag pinindot mo yung assist button mo, Doria.
Ah,
ang
parang you
nami-miss
can
kong
map
move
a
talaga
move
yung
to
kay
the assist
Devil
button.
Jin. Kasi si Devil Jin noon, pagka binak tapos parang punch button kung
Yung laser?
Yung iipunin niya yung punch niya. Yung
Ah.
iipon siya na gano'ng punch, tapos pwede mo abangan na pagka lumapit, doon mo i-release.
Wala
Devil
na
Jin
yun,
kasi,
di ba? Wala na.
Alam na, pag may nag-Devil Jin, lipad laser.
Lipad laser.
Pabalik-balik ka
Or,
lang.
pag meron nag-eddy, friendship over.
Yun, alam mong
Ah.
ng awa, yung pagka may pumili na ng Eddie.
Pumili
Kunyari,
ng Eddie,
ayaw mo
wala.
na magkaroon ng
Hindi,
kaibigan.
yung malala is di ba? Sabi mo, bawal mag-edit, di ba? O yan, Christy.
Pareho lang.
Namimiss
Si
ko mga
Jose Rizal.
stickers.
Pero
Oo,
speaking of
dahil ko si Rizal.
speaking of Tekken pala, yung trailer. Ano masasabi niyo doon sa trailer?
Grabe yung trailer. Kasi
Ang
gameplay.
Grabe, no?
The
Oo,
gameplay
na-
looks
nakita eh.
really good.
Akala ko
The
cinematic
graphics are
trailer
amazing.
siya, gameplay na pala mismo.
Oo.
Pati yung tipong yung paggaroon ni Kazuya, tapos lumaki yung muscle.
Yung muscle.
Putik! Ang galing!
Sobrang ganda.
Tas
Para siya si
gameplay yun.
Para siya si Taguro.
Confirm ba to na ano lang, next gen only? Because I don't know if it'll look this good on PS4.
Feeling
I
ko,
think probably next gen na to.
Yeah.
Kasi may ray tracing na yung sa trailer eh.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Or do you
Grabe
guys
din yung
think
shadows.
na PS5 siya, pero meron ring PS4 version?
alam mo, pwede. Kasi yung Tekken 6, di ba, naglabas pa sila sa PSP.
Yeah.
Oh, may
Yeah.
current gen pa tsaka previous gen.
Pero
So,
honestly, wag na. Kasi PC
Oo.
naman ako.
Oo, PC kami ni Dennis eh. Okay na kami ni Dennis.
Pero
Basta maglabas sila sa
Lagyan nyo lang
PC.
sa Nintendo Switch yan.
Oo. Kasi pinag-usapan rin
Wala.
namin kanina, like off air, is that how, a lot of the reasons why wala pang PS5 yung ibang mga tao is because there hasn't been a game that's kind of forced you to get a PS5.
Yeah.
So the smart marketing move is if they hype up a game like this and then only release it on next gen. I mean, it'll suck for people who don't have one yet, pero that would be the next smart move. Pero yung
And
problema
eventually,
rin is,
everyone's gonna get
Teka,
ba tayo sa ano?
talking about
Price hike
smart move,
ng PS5?
talking about smart move. Kung ako sa
Oh.
inyo, sundin nyo na yung nasa pinned comment kasi
Ayun.
may chance kayo manalo ng
5!
maging isa dun sa 5 winners na mananalo ng ticket for One Piece sa September 30. And malapit na, if hindi nyo alam, ngayon natin i-announce yung winners.
Ngayon din. Abangan nyo sa
Kung ako
ending.
sa inyo, kung hindi nyo pa nagawa yung mga kailangan gawin for the giveaway, gawin nyo na now. Kasi maya-maya i-announce na namin. Kasi medyo patapos na rin kami. We're down to our last 2-3 topics. Diba?
Yes.
Akala ko sa Tekken 5 mo yun i-segue. Speaking of Tekken 5, 5 tickets ang i-giveaway.
Ang aga, no? Ang aga.
Okay sana yun eh.
Pwede.
Pero yun nga, yung nabanggit ni Dre about dun sa difference ng PS4 and PS5 sa games. Kasi yung ibang mga games, meron silang PS4 na ROM or yung CD. Pero din sa PS5. Ang pinagkaiba lang yung sa display mismo ng PS5. Pero itong susunod na laro na itatopic natin is meron talagang huge gap from PS4 to PS5, current gen to next gen ang NBA 2K23.
Natuto na.
1 point. 1 point.
Natuto mag-segue.
1 point. Speaking of NBA, kasi yung NBA 2K23 was just released last week. So, binili ko na siya sa Steam and nakaka-2,000 na ako sa 2K.
Matagal din na rin ako kinukulit ni Pasti
Kinukulit
na
kasi Dennis eh.
bumili
Wala
na
akong
rin.
kalaro.
Ang problem ko
Worth
kasi
it.
nabili ko yung 2K22 and hindi ko naman siya super na laro. Just because busy eh. Kasi comparing Tekken and 2K23. Tekken kasi relatively hindi siya super low. Like yung commitment sa kanya, like you'll enjoy the game kahit hindi ka ganun kagaling dun sa game.
Yeah.
Totoo.
Diba? Hindi katulad ng 2K. Parang mas malaki yung learning curve niya.
Tsaka yung difference kasi ng updates nila is yung sa Tekken, pag naglabas ang bagong laro, buhos lahat ng updates, buhos lahat ng mga changes. Sa NBA, they do patches every year and every year iba yung laro. So, mas minimal yung differences, minsan wala at all. Sobrang konting gimmick lang.
Kung meron lang akong more time on my hands, definitely lalaroin ko rin yung 2K. Kasi I remember nung college, isa rin yan sa mga lagi ko nilalaro, 2K.
Lagi.
Speaking
of
lagi. Yun yung keyword. Yun yung keyword, speaking of.
The last basketball game I played, I think might have been...
And sakto, itatanong ko sa Dre eh.
Yung Space Jam.
Space Jam o NBA Jam?
Pare.
Space Jam, Jordan. Okay.
Yeah. Because I've never been much of a basketball. Like if it's there, like in a house party, pre-pandemic times, may mga house party pa.
Yeah.
And like in a house party, somebody has it. I can do the basic 2K, pero I feel like yung sabi nga Dennis, the learning curve's a little like kung may kalaro ka na medyo, addict dyan, yung talagang super competitive. Like it's no fun if you just pick it up.
Basically, mas maraming casual players na naglalaro ng Tekken.
Actually.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah.
So you don't really have to be an expert as in lahat. Siyempre, meron pa rin yung mga competitive talaga na sobrang galing na...
Pero masaya pa din kahit di ka magaling.
Masaya pa rin.
Because at the very least sa Tekken, pwede ka mag-spam eh. Yung crouch tas kick. Or crouch punch. Spam ka lang. Sa 2K, pag nag-spam ka, may shot clock eh. Di ka naman pwede matayulan.
Lalamigin pa yung player mo eh.
Oo.
Pero grabe yung leap nung 2K23 sa previous gens. Sobrang ang dami nagsasabi na one of the best 2Ks daw siya this year.
Graphically lang ba? Or
di lang graphically, gameplay-wise, yung mga mechanics na dinagdag nila, yung dribble moves, lahat. Sobrang ganda. Yung badges, nirework nila lahat. Basta ang ganda. Okay, segue nyo na yung susunod na topic.
Alam mo, wait, ito ba yung yung kita mo yung pawis? Ito
Oo,
na ba
kita
yun?
na yung pawis.
Ah.
And mas grabe yung graphics tsaka yung physics sa PS5 sa next gen.
Ay, oo, yun sa trailer, di ba?
Oo.
Yung kasabay na
Grabe.
ilabas. Yung trailer dati na nung nilaunch yung PS5, yun na ba yun?
Tapos nung nirecreate yung mga
Oo.
Jordan moments, grabe,
Yeah.
parang totoo yung
Pero sobrang
sa
ano
next
talaga yung
gen.
well, can you actually see it in game? Like the sweat? I mean, I feel like you wouldn't really notice it.
Hindi mo siya
Or they're running
mapapansin.
around, no? Pag ano lang, mga close-up pag free throw, yun yung
Oo,
mga
or pag
siguro.
instant replay ka, ganun.
True. Alam mo sa ka pa pinapawisan?
Sa Assassin's Creed?
Hindi, sa desert pare. Sa desert.
sorry.
Diba, yung mga kailangan mo sa desert, diba, minsan may makita ka ng Mirage. Speaking of Mirage, ayun kasi.
Wala eh.
Sineret.
Kinanong mo, hindi na
Okay
rin
na yung save.
Minus 1 yung puntas mo
Okay
kanina.
na
Okay
eh.
na namin.
Ang daming
Nangunahan ako eh.
shortcut ako eh. Si Dre, ang daming gas eh.
Oo, para 'di ba? Para mas smooth yung transition.
Ano meron sa Mirage?
Ganyan talaga matututunan mo pagkagaling ka sa 50th century.
Oh, 'di ba?
Oo.
When you're like me from the 50th century, naposes na naman ako. Ayan. No, pero yung speaking of Mirages, Assassin's Creed Mirage was just announced based in or set in Baghdad, which is like a very I think what's so amazing about, have you guys seen the trailer by the way?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ganda. Parang totoong tao.
Diba? And I think on top of the graphics, for a lot of Assassin's Creed fans, I think we all are on the same boat about this feeling that it's nice to kind of see them going back to their roots, and
True.
it looks like it's gonna feel like an Assassin's Creed game again. Kasi pinag-usapan rin namin kanina na a lot of for me yung the very last Assassin's Creed game that felt like an Assassin's Creed game was Syndicate, and then pwede pa yung Origins kasi yung it feels it makes sense for the story. Siguro it started in but even then you're kind of pushing it a little bit, the fact na one of the people you fight is Anubis. Huh?
Saka yung gameplay mechanics niya naging RPG na siya.
Right. Yung eagle vision mo, literal na eagle.
Eagle na talaga.
Diba? It's like,
Control mo lumipad.
Okay. So, it's like Assassin's Creed Odyssey was basically you playing a game wherein you're a Spartan. It's not even really
Parang ninuno ka ni Leonidas. Diba?
Oo. Tapos parang yung main weapon mo for assassinating is like a broken spear. Hindi na siya hidden blade. Sirang spear lang
yung
siya.
pa naman yung sobrang iconic para sa Assassin's Creed.
Exactly.
Yung
Diba?
Totoo. Tsaka
And
yung mga putol na daliri. Diba?
Right. Well, yun, in-explain naman yun sa the Ezio saga. Wherein,
sa Ezio saga.
Da Vinci adjusted it wherein it doesn't need to. Kasi yung explanation back in the day, diba, is that how they made it gets in the way of your middle finger. So you had to chop it off para when you close your fist, magkakasya yung blade. But in the when Ezio found it and Da Vinci, he adjusted it, in-update niya para maging di na kailangan i-chop off yung finger. But I mean, the fact that in Odyssey, you don't even look like an assassin. Wala nga yung hood. Ay, may hood ba?
Totoo.
Parang wala hood, diba? You're just dressed like a Spartan.
And
Merong
I
costume
think
na may hood.
Meron na may hood, pero hindi siya
Parang
yung
not
overall
like,
feel
diba?
niya.
Hindi siya focused into, like you don't feel like
Na
an
assassin
assassin.
siya.
Pero gusto ko yung
Diba?
idea. I guess the idea ng Assassin's Creed na exploring other like
Of course,
timelines,
yung mga
other like
parang
cultures,
yung mga ginagawa ko,
ganun.
exploring other timelines.
Oo. Tsaka it got worse.
Civilizations. I think
yun
that's
yung
like
parang
different
ginawa
eras,
nila.
right?
Yung parang ginawa nila doon sa past 3 games is yung parang tatlo sa mga pinakasikat na pantheons ng gods, 'di ba? From Egypt to Greek to Norse.
Norse.
Norse yung huling-huli na hindi talaga yung bida mismo hindi siya naging assassin.
So, yeah, and honestly, that was from the trailer pala, diba? Alam mo na, it's like, this is not gonna feel like it, because when they made the trailer, it looked like if kung hindi mo linagay yung Assassin's Creed title on it, you'd believe it to just be like a really cool game na Viking game.
Pwede ngang medyo hack and
siya
slash yung iniisip mo sa kanya.
Para siya para siyang Braveheart the game.
Yeah. It's like if you showed it to somebody without telling them what it was, nobody would tell you it's Assassin's Creed. Because it doesn't look like an Assassin's
sobrang
Creed.
ironic kasi, 'di ba? Vikings is sila yung charge into battle lang, mga berserker. Tapos gagawin mong assassin. Diba?
Yeah. And the fact na yung diba, one of the unlockable weapons is Thor's hammer. Parang saan nakita? Assassin's Creed, tas martilyo yung
Martilyo
weapon mo,
nito.
diba? Parang,
Pupukpukin mo sa ulo, no?
Oo.
Assassinate.
tas yung malaki pang martilyo, diba? So you're like, okay.
Pero ang
But it's
maganda
just-
naman dun sa Valhalla, dun lalabas yung bida sa Mirage.
Right.
Si
Ayun.
Basim.
Yeah. Yung yung current, yung parang modern times.
Yes.
Alter,
Modern.
yeah, bagong,
First time mangyayari to, Dre, ha? Modern and yung sa loob ng Animus. Siya din yun.
diba? Saan ka pa nakakita nun? Diba?
Style?
It's like a Inception style.
Inception yun. Younger version niya yung lalaroin niya doon sa loob. Parang ganun.
Younger version ba? Or
Yeah, younger version yung sa Mirage.
So hindi niya ancestor, kumbaga.
Yeah. So doon siguro magkakagulo doon sa storyline yung sa Ancestors.
But, I mean, I love how, I think one of the things that really sealed the deal for me is yung sa last part ng trailer. Kasi diba, I think one of the best iconic parts about the original Assassin's Creed games hanggang the Ezio era is pag na-assassinate mo na yung main person na hinahabol mo, you go into this parang Animus type world and then you put the
Kakausapin
feather
mo.
on them. Kakausapin mo sila. Yung parang something that would never happen in real life, pero yung magmamonolog muna kayo. Diba? Tapos sabay request ka Tenpachi. You get that in the end of this trailer, which implies na yun yung mangyayari, which I think
Na mabalik na sa roots.
yeah, it was a very nice kind of going back to again their roots and yung the vibe, that feeling you get every time you'd play an Assassin's Creed game. And I guess it's great for us kasi nandun tayo sa parang age range wherein we played it when it came out, the original Assassin's Creed. So again siguro nostalgia na rin yun. Pero
And
baka
sa mga
mawirdohan yung mga bagong mga fans, yung mga
Oo,
younger
yun.
kids.
And sa mga nga pala, Dre, napag-usapan din natin kanina, natin lahat, na hindi lang Mirage yung bagong project ni Ubisoft.
Yes, they have announced a bunch of other new Assassin's Creed games. Pero all we have are code names and eras.
Code
So,
names.
ano yung mga bago nating Assassin's Creeds?
Kasi actually, sa mga hindi nakakalam, 15th anniversary ng Assassin's Creed ngayong taon.
Yes.
Kaya naglabas
Which
sila
makes
ng mga
sense.
iba't ibang project.
Oo, yeah. Which again also makes sense na they're
Kung
going back to
magkakaroon
their
ng sa
roots.
Japan na?
Yes.
Finally.
Codename Red.
Yes.
Sa Japan.
So hindi lang ang One Piece ang may film Red. Diba? Which you guys should join the mechanics nga
Wait,
pala.
actually, announcement na tayo ng winners. Para sa One Piece Red.
Speaking of Red, may winners na pala tayo sa ating free tickets sa
Ayan,
screen.
sa mga
natin
nag-abang-abang dyan,
on the
makikita
30th
nyo
of
nang
September.
mag-flash yung pangalan nyo sa screen.
Oh.
Speaking of the Flash, diba?
Ang bibilis.
And reminder lang guys, yung instruction kung paano nyo makiklaim yung tickets, magre-reach out na lang kami sa inyo.
Right.
So, abangan nyo na lang yon, pero na-record naman na kung ano yung mga Facebook names and everything. So,
na-stop na kayo.
So, paano yan? Tigi-isa tayo mag-a-announce. Ganun.
Yes.
Okay.
Eto na, magpa-flash na daw ng winner. May delay lang sa atin eh. May delay lang sa atin before natin makita.
So mauuna nilang makita.
So, the first winner of our One Piece Film Red screening ticket is
Carl
Supapimonyanyo at Carl Supapo.
Carl Supapo.
Congrats sa'yo and see you sa September 30. And ang pangalawang winner, sino kaya?
May nagtatanong pala, wait lang. Kasi sabi, kala ko magroleta. Niroleta na siya habang nagsasalita kami.
If you look at the background, may ruleta.
Ruleta siya.
Background ng
Advance kami mag-isip.
We can assure naman na fair naman yung pagpili dyan. Kaso nga, yun talaga, may hindi kasi pwede na magroleta sa Facebook from what I know. Like directly sa Facebook. Kasi parang naaano siya as some form of gambling. So,
right.
hindi na pwede ipakita yung mismong ruleta, pero we can guarantee naman na niroleta siya. Anyway, second winner. Sino kaya ang second winner
kasi
natin?
Diba, mahirap yung sa gambling, like with playing cards. Like, you know what else is in a playing card? Yung Ace of Spades. Speaking of Ace, our next winner is
Loyboy.
Ang bilis ni Dre, nakakainis.
Ace Lobo. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ang galing.
Dapat segue na lahat.
Segue na lahat no?
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Meron pa
to
tayong
you,
3 winners.
Lobo.
And ang next natin is si Romel.
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 Romel Alcaraz, I think.
Congratulations to you.
Congrats din
Ay,
sa'yo,
oo,
Romel
nag-comment si
Alcaraz.
Romel. Oh. Sabi niya, hope to win. Good luck, guys. Tapos biglang
Ay,
siya
siya ba yung ano?
win.
Siya yung
Oh,
Uy,
itanong.
diba?
congrats! Congrats sa'yo. Congrats.
Congrats sa'yo,
Born to
Romel.
win. Born to win.
Actually, kanina ko pa siya nakikitang nagko-comment eh. So, deserve yan, deserve.
Deserve talaga
Okay,
kaya
ang
sa
last
susunod.
one na, hindi, fourth
Ayan na,
winner
ayan
to, no? Fourth winner
Fourth.
si
Ang fourth winner
Carlan
natin.
Caracas.
Ay, grabe.
Uy,
Ang
sakto
sarap.
Dennis
Yes.
Shark. Shoutout ko yun yung kanina.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, diba?
Foreshadowing pala.
Oo.
Kaya alam niyo na sa mga susunod na episode, maging active kayo habang nanonood.
Oo.
Malay niyo, di ba?
Kasi for
Oo.
sure, marami, next episode, most probably may prize ulit tayo. Let's see.
One
Ito,
Piece
sabi
ano
ni-
naman? Film Blue.
Wait lang. Sabi ni Neil Brian Estrada, ha, ako sana huli. Oh,
And
Oh
sino
my
ba ang
God.
next
huli
winner?
reveal. Huli reveal.
Yan ang called
Hindi ko
self-actualization.
na.
Ay,
Oh.
nako!
Nako!
Manifesting.
Manifesting.
Na-manifest ni Neil Bryan.
Totoo ang
Grabe.
manifesting.
Hindi
Totoo.
pa
I
kasi
think
Shark yung
nakita
keyword
ko
eh.
yung comment niya kanina na ako daw yung
Oo.
chosen host, favorite host niya ata or
Nalimutan mo yung
something.
speaking of, Shark. Di mo na lagyan na speaking
Oo
of.
pala.
Diba? Speaking of, sana ikaw yung huli.
Speaking of,
Ikaw nga yung huli.
Oo.
ikaw nga yung
Congratulations, Neil
Anyway,
Bryan
congrats
Estrada.
congrats sa lahat ng winners and see you sa 30th. Kasi see you guys sa 30th. May meet and greet tayo. So, punta kayo a little bit earlier than kasi 8 PM yung yung
Oo.
start ng movie. So, punta kayo a little bit earlier.
Oo, kasi baka merong raffle, malay nyo.
Oo nga.
Or merong mga pasabog before
Sabi niya,
that.
baka
Hindi
may
natin alam.
ma-fall?
Hindi natin alam.
Ano
Ay,
yan, Shark?
may
Baka
pa-fall?
may ma-fall?
Ay, baka may ma-fall. Kay ano.
Huwag kayo mag-call sa
Kasi
akin, ha?
meron tayong mga guest na
Ah.
from mga creators, mga KOLs
Mm.
from
Yes,
Next Play
from-
din.
Pagkakataon nyo na ma-meet si Tindy.
Oo.
Oo.
Hindi.
Hindi in person.
And yan
Oh,
talaga
hindi.
yung suot niya sa event,
Yan
guys.
talaga ang
So,
suot niya sa
No!
30. Pag hindi yan yung
Oo.
suot niya sa 30,
Yan ang suot niya.
Magre-reklamo tayo, no?
Oh my
Bagay
God,
na
kasi
bagay.
nagbubukas ka na
Actually,
ganun pa.
sinabi rin ni Tindy kanina, 'di ba? Sabi niya na pag hindi daw yan yung suot niya, tig-isa kayong may 1,000 gift certificate na
Bibigay
galing sa
siya.
wallet ni Tindy. Oo.
Pero gusto ko yung
Bigay ko na lang sa inyo.
gusto ko yung kilay ni Tindy parang pipino.
Hindi, pero anyway guys, thank you sa lahat ng mga nanood today. Kasi sobrang dami nyo.
Oo.
Umabot ata tayo ng mga 60 plus kanina, 70. Like gitna ng show. And thank you
Oo.
sa lahat ng mga sumali for the giveaway. Ayan. And of
Congrats.
course, don't forget to like the video and of course, follow nyo yung Next Play Network.
follow nyo na rin
And
yung
share the
GeektalkPH.
video.
Yeah,
Share
follow
nyo
nyo na
to.
rin.
And follow nyo na rin yung Galactic Shark, yung Legend Dennis, yung Dre Gaspar, yung Pasto, yung Hans Galendez. Follow nyo na din.
And
Oo.
syempre, abangan nila yung mga susunod na episode natin.
Oo.
Yeah.
Hindi kasi,
Ah,
again, meron pang ibang mga giveaway.
giveaway.
Kung hindi nyo alam, meron
Hindi
pang
ako
ibang mga
nag-giveaway.
giveaway. So, abangan nyo yan. So, marami pa tayong announcements.
Hindi lang
Kahit
siya
sa page.
giveaway, give over here. Kasi dito natin ipamimigay, di ba?
Oo, hindi siya away.
Hindi mo
away.
dun. Ang gigigil
Over
ako.
here
Gusto
siya.
ko manakal lang strangers na naglalakad sa labas.
Speaking of strangers, Stranger Things, hindi, joke lang.
Pero anyway guys, see you sa next episode. I think yun muna yung discussion natin for now. If
That's right.
meron kayong mga topic requests and everything, just comment.
Yes.
Lalo pagka yung replay na nitong episode na to yung ipapalabas, you can
Oo.
comment there kung ano meron kayong mga naiisip na ibang topics na
Oo.
pwede
Or
pag-usapan.
upcoming na mga shows na
Mhm.
palabas pa lang, we can talk about
Yeah.
in the next episode for sure.
Of course.
Shoutout sa'yo, Raniel Hulathon.
And syempre, we do read comments from time to time. And sometimes
We do.
dyan din kami nakakakuha ng mga pinag-uusapan like on the spot, katulad ng mga
Mm-mm.
na nabanggit earlier. So, we would really appreciate it if you could watch sa next episode.
Mm-mm.
So next episode, basta next week siya, probably anong araw?
Feeling ko mga Wednesday yan eh. Feeling ko.
Probably Tuesday or
Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Kasi yung Friday na mismo yung next
One
week
Piece.
Friday
Yung
na
screening
mismo yung One Piece. So,
Oo.
abang-abang kayo. Malay nyo, makakuha pa kayo ng ticket sa
Oo nga.
panonood lang sa amin.
Alam nyo naman yung...
Ano?
Hindi, alam nyo naman yung price nung ticket ng One Piece na advance screening. Grabe, 3,000.
3K?
So, ito
yan,
libre. Libre.
Libre.
For free.
Although,
Meron
syempre,
pang meet
not
and
the same
greet,
perks.
Geek
Pero,
Talk, and next play KOLs.
hindi nyo basta
And si
makukuha
Tindy,
yung meet
syempre.
and greet eh.
Hindi.
Si Tindy, nandun yan in costume.
Before we end this, i-announce ko na rin yung criteria kasi may pag-giveaway pa tayo.
Meron pa?
Yes.
There's another
Kung-
one.
Yeah, yung sinabi ko nung early kanina. Just make sure you follow SM North TikTok page, TikTok page. Tapos, Next Play Esports, Next Play Network, and GeekTalk. Let's just use the hashtag.
Meron pa.
Meron
Basta
pa.
abang-abang kayo
Yes.
dyan. And see you guys next time.
Oo.
Woo!
Ang bilis ng
Speaking of
ending.
next play, see you next episode.
Sa next episode.
Ayan na, makakapag-time travel na si Dre.
Ayun na.
Goodbye!
Uwi ka na.
Uwi ka na.
Ay, mga bayad nyo sa lugaw, hindi pa kayo nagbabayad. Nagigigil ako sa inyo.
Thank you
Tara,
guys.
take
See
out
you
the
on the
laptop.
next episode and maraming
Bye,
mga
guys.
winners.
Tara, bilyar.
Paalam.
Tara, bilyar.